Good evening, No Bravado Massive. How are you guys doing? Let me add my Cody to the stage. Hey.
Hey, yo.
Hey, pretty girl.
Hey.
What's happening?
I like your top. I love your top.
You've seen this, haven't you?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, it is one of the older. Yes, you did. I wore it on my birthday when we went to one tea thing and spa. I think it was in Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Really nice.
Thank you. You know, I love me some Adidas, boy. I can't help it. But tonight, we've got a special guest.
We do.
Now, Dodd and I go back a good 20-something. I would say 28. I'll go as far as to say maybe 29 years. We go way back. I've obviously met Dodd when I started raving on the street sound scene. He was one of the top MCs. Let me put my glasses on because I'm struggling and there's really no need for it. He was one of the top MCs then, and he's still one of the top MCs now. He's compared a lot to another top MC, which is Hollywood. Right. But they're different in styles.
I was going to say
they're very different. But it's because they're the top. They're the top two, but they're very different in styles. What strikes me with Dodd is the power that he comes with. It's very powerful. I've watched Dodd come into a dance, and it's dead. And then by the time he's finished, he's got people stamping the floor, waving flags. All kind of things is going on.
All kinds of madness.
All kinds of things. I've also, what I like about Dodd is that if the dance is jam or not, and he's come to do a job, he's going to do his job. He's going
to do it, no matter what.
He'll do his job no matter what. So, I'm really excited to speak to him. When we first started No Bravado, Dodd done one of our most interesting and one of the realest interviews when we interviewed that lady that had got pregnant by her father and stuff like that. And the skill set there, it's endless. It is a powerhouse. So I am very excited to speak to him today. I want to delve into the mind that is Dodd. He says we can't ask me questions, so he says we can ask our questions. So I'm excited to do that. But before we call Dodd on, I want to play some of my favorite moments of some of our favorite things. Have you got any memories of Dodd that you can remember that one of your favorite moments? What's your favorite moment of Dodd?
I think for me, any time that we've gone to the 2 times that we went to Abu Dhabi, Dodd just didn't play. He just came. So you're ready, you've got the sun, you've got the beach or the boat or whatever you got, and then Dodd just comes with the energy. He just comes and brings that extra fire to that holiday party. Yeah.
Yes, he does. He's a very, very well. Let's show you what we mean.
Let's do this. We've got friend all over the world. Bring a friend, cut. When we play chronics, give me a chronics dance. Give me a chronics dance. All over the world. That's Delroy P. He plays the music, I do the MC. So all you know, man, I make it a move up on the body now. The outdouble, you know, we're absolutely ready. Come now!
How far do you really want to go? We can take it all the way down.
Understand?
I already have a girl. I see you when I see you when I can. Baby, there's no need to rush. Here's my paper number, baby, keep it tight. Say keep it on the hush hush. No one needs to know. I know a lover, secret affair. On the down low, baby, I can be there, keep it on the down.
It's easy, you know how.
So yeah, just a snippet. But you see, when I filmed that, I remembered watching. That was one of the things I think I remembered messaging him, and I sent him this clip, and I said to him, "It's one of the most powerful things." Like, you know, I'm not a gasser, and me and Dodd have bucked heads over the years. However, he is one of the best MCs I've ever encountered, and I remember filming that clip. And the dance was just getting started, and he was like, "Party just start now," and then just had everybody wet. I've seen Dodd make people do old school dance. Remember when we was in Abu Dhabi and they started doing the dance off? I don't know if do you remember that? They started doing the old
on the
school
beach.
dance off. Yeah. Just have people do. I've watched him do some phenomenal things over the years. So, without further ado, let us bring in the legend that is DLDD.
Yo, man, we in the building, y'all. What's poppin'?
Yeah, long time. Long time.
Looking at some of those clips, I don't remember half of these dances.
Don't you?
You do about 5 dances a night.
Yeah, I know, but still, there's certain ones stick out in your mind. But Abu Dhabi, that brought back a memory. I'm not gonna lie, definitely brought back.
Yeah.
That other white party, I remember my chest was hurting me afterwards. Yeah, there's a lot. So good evening, ladies. How are you all?
We're good. We're excited to have you here. I've just sent you the link for the live itself, so you can share that. It should be on your arm. Right. Share it out now so that we can get into it. And I'm not sure who's watching yet. I can see Davina. Good evening, Davina.
Evening.
Good evening, sis. Dodd salute, says T Smooth.
Respect, bruv.
Hey, my MB sisters here for a short spell before my own show. We'll try and keep it so that you can see the whole show, because we know you start at about 10, didn't you, T? But yes, welcome, Dodd. Welcome.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. It's definitely overdue.
Definitely overdue.
We want to really get into what makes Dodd, what is Dodd. So let me find my slideshow. Sure. Because I just went through it, it's not letting me.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
All
right.
Oh my God!
Do you remember this? Do you remember this shoot, Dodd?
Oh yeah, I remember this shoot. Ain't like the interview. With
that was our very first No Bravado live that we did, and we did it in a studio down in Redbridge, Shelby Studio. Yeah, and you guys DJ'd, and we had a model shoot. And
I really got to get all these members back. I'm slacking.
The hell, blood.
I'm slacking. This was a moment, mate. This was a moment.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell by the style. Them trainers ain't even wearing again. Wow.
I remember.
You remember? It was a good day.
It was a good day. I had a good laugh that day.
It was.
Yeah.
I got COVID after that day.
Oh, whoa.
Imagine.
Oh,
Yeah. And then it started from there. Next week we was on the lockdown. But yeah, we're here to chop it up. Let's chop it up, ladies.
Let's
chop it up.
Charlene, are you with us? Charlene, our moderator, are you with us? Let us know so that you can share and stuff as well for us, please. Why Dodd? What do the letters stand for?
Well, it's not really the letters, you know. I'll be honest with you. What's happened when I was young? Yeah, that's me up to no good. So they used to call me Odd. Now CKP, I've got to give him credit for that name because as youngsters, like I think age of 18, 19, everybody had a sound system of some sort, or you were involved in some sound. So me and CKP used to be DJs, like MCs. So just started to spar with CK. He said, "Nah, Dodd don't sound right. I'm gonna put a D in it, Dodd," and it just stuck for ever since. So it's not a direct meaning to the word. It's just I've changed it up and said DOWD.
Okay.
CKP was the one who originally gave him the name. And it stuck ever since. And then he went to Funky House. I was supposed to go with him, but I say, "Nah, man, I can't take this headbanging music because the background I'm coming from ain't at that." We could talk about that later, but the background of music I'm coming from wasn't Funky House, and I was seeing all these geezers banging their heads all the way. I said, "Nah, CK, that's not for me. Let me stay where I am." And look, CKP turned the corner and look who he is now.
Yeah,
so I'm glad for him.
Yeah, but look who you are now. No worries.
Yeah, so it swings around about. He went down the Funky House road. I went down the R&B road, and we still met at the end of the journey. So it's a good look for both of us.
It's a good look. All right. So what was your journey before Studio Express? Because when we spoke to Ali, from what I understand, you joined them as Studio Express.
I was the last member to join Studio Express.
You was the last member to I was like, oh, okay. Because I always assumed it was just you and Ali from the beginning. But
what was your
journey before Studio?
Before Studio, I was in like little era sounds. I was in a sound called Supermass. Me and a geezer called Kenrick. Trevor used to have a little sound system. It's a little sound system, but I wasn't really interested in sound per se. What it is, I used to be a reggae DJ, as in taught lyrics. This, to me, all this soul thing was a sweet boy thing. Because I was a tracksuit man, trainers man, and I'm a hustler. So the lifestyle never correlated, right? Because I'm thinking, these men wearing some nice trousers, some nice shoes. I'm going people's party in tracksuit hat and behaving back. So after a while, this soul thing started to come in, and like bashment was still the in thing, but you was more seen as a bad boy. You needed some bashment. So all these nice girls ain't going bashment, and the ones that going bashment going in with click suit and all the rest of it. But tried to like clothes from my youth, and like I was doing things on the road anyway to get that kind of money. So something had to give. And then one day, Jeff, who's the manager at Studio Express, and he's still the manager, but it's just not active now. His MC went to jail, so he needed an MC for me. So obviously we're in the same era. I'm godfather to get Jeff's 2 kids. So he said to me, "Boy, Dodd, I need an MC, I said, "Yeah, no problem, man. But what kind of MC you need? Because I only know one side of MC, yaga, 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 yaga." So he said, "Nah, you got to go to this club and tone it down." I said, "Tone it down? What do you mean tone it down? Like, I'm good at what I'm doing, but what are you talking about toning it down?" "Nah, not so much of the yaga, yaga thing. Start dedication to this person." So I said, "Yeah, man, I can do that." He goes, only one problem." I said, "What's that?" "You got to wear shoes." I said, "Jeff, what are you talking about?" I don't own a pair of shoes. I'll be honest with you. I've got every trainers in the world. I don't have a pair of shoes.
Right.
And you got to wear trousers. I said, "Nah, man, nah, this ain't me. Tracksuit and a trainers. I'll put on a nice shirt." I said, no. But Studio Express wasn't that kind of sound. In the era, Studio Express was a sweet boy sound. So we might have trousers and shirts. I said, "Oh, all right, cool." Run West End, buy a pair of shoes, get a pants, waiting for Jeff to come pick me up. But I'm trying on the shoes in the shop. The shoes feel all right, but my foot is used to trainers. I never realized you have to put the shoes on for a couple of hours first for them to soak in. By the time Jeff come to pick me up now, my foot's banging me.
Yeah, you were done.
I can't work with this, you know. In the car, I'm not feeling no pain, but when we get to the club, my foot is throbbing thing. So I had to break the back of the shoes and like the slippers.
I thought only women had these problems.
Nah, man. Every time my foot is tender, my shoes don't know nothing about shoes. I remember the shoes was making this proper leather them time there. It's not this little put together shoes now. So I'm saying,
Yeah,
I can't DJ like this. So anyway, I brought the shoes like some slippers and I got into the dance. But Big G, it was his birthday party. So he had some hard hitters on the bill, like Touch of Class, Desi G, Barry White, latest edition, Studio Express. But I'm thinking, wow.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing Barry White on the mic, and yeah, be all the lady. The man sounds smooth like a record. Then I'm hearing Tonic say, yeah, sounds like a touch up. I'm saying, wow. I said, Jeff, what you want me to do, then? Just DJ. So I've got on the mic, just DJ. Yo, big up! Yeah. People are saying, where this madman come from? Get him off this shit. Because they're used to this nice soul thing, and he's saying, all right, tone down a little bit. So anyway, play the first set. Beer complaints. Oh, you got on the mic, he's mad. He's cussing people, he's loud. He's just riding over the rhythms. It was a disaster. So it's like I was like a boxer. They got me in the training part. No, this is what I want you to do. Do it like this, do it like that, do it like that. So they give me a breakdown. So I come in now, listen to Barry White a little bit, listen to Tony, and get a little style. Yeah, big up this lady. But I still don't sound right. To tell the truth, I sound like a bit of a poof. Big up this. It don't suit me. So I only played a bad Ray Groove tune, but I had a version of it. So I put one of my lyrics in it. And it felt like a glove. And people say, yeah, man, that sounds all right. Because them time the reggae and soul team was mixing. So we got away with it. So all right, come back to the ends now. Man said, all right, we're gonna do it again. You can't DJ like that. So to tell the truth, another problem, they're clashing in my hustling time. So I'm saying, Jeff, I can't really keep going to these dances at the time you want me to go down because I'm making money at night. And boy, you're clashing into my earnings. So he said, you're gonna pay me now? All right, cool. So payments going on. So what happened? I started to get used to this lifestyle because we're going all over the place. North London, East London, South London. I'm thinking, seeing all these different girls from all over the place. I'm saying, yeah, man, this is all right, man. So I start buying some shoes now, some pants, some shirt to match. Yeah, man, this is the lick. But I'm not leaving my hustling. So then one day, I think it was about 10 members of Studio Express. But when they used to get paid, they used to put all the money back in the sack to buy equipment. My money's not going in no sound to buy nothing. It's going in my pocket to buy more shoes. So anyway, one day they get to meeting. But I thought it's just keeping a meeting. I never know the meeting was about me. So I've come into the meeting. So they said, you got a choice. I said, what's that? It's either you join the sound or you're going to have to leave. I said, why? Because we're not paying you no more. I said, nah, this ain't working. This definitely is not working. If you're not paying me, I'm going back to my hustling thing. That's me. So I had a big debate about it. I said, all right, let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks. But we played a big dance in Wembley, 5-bedroom house. It was to capacity. People outside, inside. So I've gone in there. I fell asleep, woke up, gone in there. I've come in late. I've come in the room. I've taken the mic. And we had a style called Big Teams 101. Who said down, so just get up. The place start pop though. So I said, you know what, you definitely have to pay me now. There's no ifs and buts about this. Yeah. So in the end, it comes to a decision thing now. They said, nah, this is enough now. No one's not getting no money. The money's going back into sound, and you're getting paid. It's not working. So you got to make a choice. Either join the Studio Express, or you have to leave. Because I get some of the lifestyle now. This going out every weekend and you're meeting all these different girls all over the place and you're living this lifestyle. I said, you know what, we can work something still. I never met them feel like it's 100% deal. But in my mind, it was a done deal. Because it was kind of diverting me from the road anyway. So I was good with that. And then it just started from there. And then obviously 1992, we played in a dance in South London. But Studio Express was so big, we could split the sound in half. We played in West, East at the same time. So
Whilst
So
it
how
was
many
playing,
members when you say it was so big?
about 10 of us. About 10 of
Really?
us. Yeah,
Okay.
it was a big sound. So we was playing over south, me and Ali, and the other half was playing over west. And they was gonna come over afterwards and join us because it's a house dance. They was at a club. But the geezer was playing the reggae music never turned up.
Right.
So we're playing with Fifth Avenue and actually it's Fifth Avenue Late Edition TC Forts.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe
Heavy dance.
we got a heavy dance, big dance. We had to put the record boxes through the window. That's how ram the dancers. But we ain't got no reggae music. I'm thinking, what the hell? So we said, all right, don't worry about the first round because by then it should come. Yeah, 2 more Studio Express. I said, right, we're in problems. I said, Addy, you know what you're gonna have to do? Play Souls. I'm gonna start it. So we're playing Soul. All I'm saying to the people is, Souls is the new in thing. Listen to this. Souls. So I brainwash the people, but Addy's saying, you got a skill for brainwashing people, you know. I said, don't worry. Play some real groove. And play some real groove. I said, you know what? Enough of the dance we're playing. Them reggae music don't suit them dancers. These are the tunes you want to hear. So we've tricked the people for 2.5 hours with no reggae music. People can't believe what's going on. People partying and say, oh yeah, I ain't had no reggae yet. So all right, cool. So Maddie said, you know what? Nah, that ain't happening to us again. So there was a big record distributor around the corner from our house, Jetstar. So go around Jetstar, buy a whole heap of reggae music, enough to play a set anyway. And it started from there, and then me and Ali went on the radio and kind of caused a divide because we was on a radio station called IRFM. But what's happened, they kept a big dance, but they only booked Dodd and IRFM, but put brackets Studio Express. So the rest of the man said, well, what's going on here? And then kind of caused a riff, and then a slight domestics happened. And we just said, you know what? We're off. Keep the name, keep the sound. But Jeff was the manager of the sound. They said, Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff said, boy, I'm going where the money is. That just pissed off the whole lot of them, and then the whole thing broke down. But me, I didn't want to. We said, take everything. Take the name, take everything. We didn't want it. Because we say, Ali was saying, look, let's just run as Dodd and Ali. But Jeff's the manager of the side. He said, nah, I'm taking the name.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, boy, we take the name. It's like confusion.
Boss up the sound now.
It's like confusion. But because I've got eye of making money, I'm saying to Ali, you know what we need to do? We need to put on a dance. Because then time Tyson Street come about, Ruby Center come about. So we book a date in Tyson Street.
Yeah.
Get the bar and everything. The dancers ran to the rafters. I've never seen money like that in my life. So I said, that's it now. So just from there, it just grew and grew and grew. And then
so even more than the hustling, D.
I'll tell you the truth. The hustling thing for me at the time was getting so big. It was difficult now because I'm trying to hide it from my dad and that. Because my dad's in the army. He's a serious brother. So I'm trying to hide hustling from my dad. I'm hiding from this. And also hiding from man on the road as well.
Right.
It's all one vicious circle. So
it is, yeah.
The name, but what I'm not realizing, the name's growing, but it's growing overnight. But I'm still doing my thing. So then one day my dad come in early and catch a whole heap of foolishness, money, and oh god, it was a nightmare. That's it now. He throw me out the yard. So I'm out of my pods by 18 now. Got my own yard. I'm thinking, oh man, this is a disaster. But I'm still hustling. But after a while, I could see what was gonna happen because I'm on road. I'm saying to myself, boy, Addy's totally different. Totally different character. So I don't want my street life to start blending the dance. Because if anybody comes, you know what, if you can't catch one, you catch the other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's time to slow it down now, you know. I'm saying, boy, the money's all right though. So anyway, that's when I buck up with J2. I used to print. J2 used to print our flyers when he was working at First Edition.
Right.
Made friends with J2. Then what happened is we used to do. Horner, I apologize from now because going live, but we used to sneak into the workplace in the middle of the night, with a fight, sneak back out. One day, me and Jay's in there till about 5 o'clock in the morning, drop asleep, everything. We look at the clock, it's about 6:15. We said, rah, we got to get out of here. But what Jay forgot to do is look at turn off the computer. So my job started to scream. So when Horner's coming in, he's realized that something's going wrong, and then the whole dynamics change. But I didn't know. That's when I met Dags, his brother. So I didn't realize that they were doing a printing thing from the yard. But with the mindset I've got now, I'm saying to Jay, you can't do this from your house. Because I'm always weary in it. Because I'm on the road hustling. When you got a hustling mentality, everything you're dubious about. So I said, you know what? No, we're not doing it for you. You can't do it for your mum and dad. So I met people coming in. Here we're going to do. Let's get a little unit something. So we get a little in Edmonton, the police station, and by the train station, and the arches. The problem is now, they got some rats big like cat rat in here. So every minute the customers coming to pick up the job, you're just hearing scream. Yeah! Down here. I said, no, man.
I'm like, post it to me, homie.
Yo! One
gonna come out there in the middle of the night. Some big rats that running. He don't want to walk down there. I said, no, Jay, you can't stay here. So then I said, nah. I knew a friend of mine. He said, listen, my mate's got a place in the Barber Road. I said, is it? So we got the office and bougie, parking. I said, all right. So we took the first unit. Printing start take off now. That just took off immediately. So I bought a van. Buy the van now. Every Friday the van's coming down the road. It's making up beer noise. Full of flyers. We've got beer customers. So we knocked through from one room to the other. And then it just started from there. So then me and Jay's got the business, but my head was up in my arse sometimes. So I've got the printers. I'm buying properties. I'm doing all sorts. Tell the truth, I'm doing too much. So it looks like Jay's doing all the work and I'm creaming all the profits. But it wasn't even like that. I've just got too much things going on. But that made me start kind of sliding at the hustling. I realized I can open business now. But the sound ain't going nowhere. Wherever I'm going, the sound's going. So then it just kind of fell hand in hand because you got things going on. You can fund your own dances. So to me, I just said it's a win-win. And this is like, so I've got to take my out for Jeff and got to take my out for Ali because if it wasn't for them, I'll tell you the truth, I think the lifestyle would have been totally different.
Right. And it never really ends well, long-term hustling anyway.
Yeah, it don't. I've had my scrapes. I've had a lot of hits and outs. But the problem is a lot of people think, yeah, he's not really a bad. But I was trying to live that kind of low-key life. Don't want no one to know nothing. But then the gap started to open because man saying, hold on, you know that boy? You know that boy?
Yeah.
You know. And then I saw, nah, it's all going pear-shaped. But I'm trying to get this sweet boy image because students was not a sweet boy sound. You want to know that road sound? But I'm in the mix and people don't know. And then when Jay was talking to me, like saying, oh, this and that, and this, I said, you know what? All right, cool. And we just started to do the thing. That went on for a good couple of years. But then I had so much different things going on. It was just going mental. So I wasn't concentrating on what I should have been concentrating on. I've had so much different things going on. It caused a problem. Because it strains any relationship. Any relationship you're in, it's one-sided. It will always cause a strain. Yeah, that's what it is. That's when the journey started. And I said, you know, let me just focus on doing dances. Then I started to open other businesses in what could accommodate that because it wasn't a problem. You could do that and still do the dances. But then that took off. So you play that every minute.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday. So social life is getting mashed up now because come weekend, most people want to call out with their geese out the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm telling you, no, what now? I'm going that dance. I'm going that dance. I'm going that. Then what's happening? You have to go to the dance to see me. Then you're seeing other women looking at me. It's hard if I bang around again. So you're going back in a vicious circle again. So
right.
then,
well, that's going to be one of our questions, actually.
We'll talk about that later.
That was your journey before Studio Express. You've answered why you chose Street Sounds over UKG. How has the Street Sounds scene evolved since you first became an MC?
It's changed a lot, man. It's changed a whole lot. Remember, we're coming from house dance. Where you get there from 2 o'clock. Sometimes you might not leave until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not being funny. If your dance finished before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, before EastEnders on your condition, you dance with shit. That's how people engage your dance. Right. Any dance at 2 o'clock in the after, it's a bad dance. But you're young, so it wasn't really an issue because it's more excitement than anything else. But then as time went on, house started to fade out, and then you start to realize you're getting older now. People's got a bit more disposable cash. Ladies are finding their feet now. So it's no more, oh yeah, I ain't getting there. It's for the smokers. They want something better.
Right.
So the warehouse came about. So that was like the transmission from house.
So house to houses to warehouse, lighthouse and stuff like that.
Yeah. So those things were big things in time. When you put on a dancing lighthouse, everybody's going north, east, south, and west.
Yeah.
Because it's like the in-team dance now. It's not no little house dance where you got no toilet paper, you got no banisters, and also this is a different level now. So it's a total different audience. So the thing is growing. So I've seen the involvement from house dancers right up to where we are now. It's a big difference now. And now we've got to a stage where people don't accept anything. You could have 5 dances on one day. Once your dance is presented right and it's in the right place, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
You ain't got nothing to worry about, yeah.
People ain't worried. Raving now, to me, how I see it from the raving, it's not your first choice. You can take it or leave it. When you're young, you don't take it. You just want to know where it is. Any drum beat, you're on it. Bang, 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 bang. But that's time when you get older, you think, I've got other commitments. Is the dance going to be good? Is it going to be worth me doing a hairdo? If it's going to be worth buying that outfit? And if all them boxes ain't ticked, you ain't getting.
Right.
That's why I look at it.
So it's definitely changed a lot.
Yeah, man, it's a big change. It's a big change. Definitely
big change. Right. So now,
oh God,
how do you balance your personal life with your MC commitments and your other business endeavors? Yeah. So you touched on, like you just said, like sometimes your girl might have to come to the dance to see you, and then there's other women. Talk me through all of that. The years of being MC Dodd. You're a good-looking guy. Now, I'm a girl on the scene, and I obviously hear what women say about the men on the scene. So, yeah, you are definitely one of them that
I've heard some whisperings.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. The balance side of it.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I don't think I dealt with it very well. I didn't do it very well. It's like we going into a sweet shop and a man saying, "There's a Mars, there's a Marathons, there's Snickers, there's this, there's that." You just think, "Wow, what's that taste like? What's that taste like?" But then,
so you was out there just tasting chocolate.
Yeah, just tasting chocolate. But that's what you're young. You're Willy Wonka. You just run up and down. But that's when you're any DJ. No, then again, no. Let me not classify any DJ. Some DJs who just straight like a guy. I'll be real. There is some of them who do straight like a guy. It's hard to believe, but there's some of them. It's a bravado. Yeah, it's all one big showcase. When you hear a lot of DJs talking about this guy, some of them just got the main girl and them's happy, but when they round the man, they got to put them in front. That's the real. Then you got some of us at that young age was living the life what everybody says. Them DJs got enough girl because you're not used to that excitement. Remember, we're playing that in East London. You meet us at East London girls. You go south, you meet us at South London girls. You go west. Wherever you go, you're meeting this set of girls because your sound's growing, but you're not seeing it for yourself. You're just thinking, wow. So you did dabbling, but then it's gonna cause a mix up. I'm not gonna say I've had my fair share of mix up. I don't sit here. I don't sit here, and I'm not gonna portray that angel man of the year. No.
Good, because we won't believe you.
Okay.
We wouldn't anyway, so if we don't know.
I've done my bits and pieces. I've had to make apologies. I've even broken some hearts, and I'm not proud of it. But at the time, you're young and reckless. I mean, this fame, where some people might not look at it, but this newfound fame where people's looking at you totally different. But before you was just done. You walk into a dance, you do to do. Now you're Street Express, and this is the man on the mic, and he commands power. So you start getting different flavors that you wouldn't get before. Girls that wouldn't fart on you. When I'm telling you the truth, girls that wouldn't fart on you. Right. Now, suddenly they're saying, boy, and you like to eat it. You're saying, yeah. It's true. I'll be real with you.
That will make guys think, well, you didn't want me before. So how real, like, it makes it hard for you to differentiate how real women are and what they want with you.
But raving, when you really break it down, it's all about putting your best foot forward. You know why? From the minute you leave your house, you put on your best garments. You want to look the best that you will. Yeah. When you look the best, you're gonna get attention, no matter who you are. You might put on a sexy dress, and the man realize, wow, she's fitting her. He might have seen you every day for the last 5 days. You got a tracksuit. He's not even paying you no mind. But this day, he see you in the dance, he's saying, wow, I didn't know she had so much curves. What it? Because you're at your best. So when you're in a dance, everybody's at their best. Now, if you're playing that every week, you're seeing everybody at their best. Until you get to that stage in life where you're comfortable and you can cope with it, trust me, it's a disaster. Right. You talk to this person, you talk to that person, suddenly, and maybe the worst thing ever made was mobile phones. When I started playing, when I first started playing sound, mobiles were brand new. I had a mobile phone. I signed up to O2 in 1992, but it was 35 pence out and 35 pence in. So when someone's phoning you, believe you me, you're not doing this. Hi, baby. Say, what time? All right, bye.
Yeah.
The worst thing is mobile phone. And now WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, girls can be very upfront now without even feeling threatened. It's only words.
Yeah.
If you watch it, they delete it. And that's it.
Have you had your heart broken?
Yeah,
several times. That.
Was it?
Yeah,
man.
Several times.
Not several. I've truly broken twice. Like a week, they don't eat no food. You're moaning to your brethren non-stop. Yo, she left me, you know. Oh my God. Then make it worse. As you get over the left me partner, you got to a rave. She's in there with a new man dancing to your record. Lord of God, you can't think straight. That's the only time my lyrics got off key. Because all of a sudden you got the because you're this up. And if you're real to yourself, if you did really truly like your ex-partner, and it's right, it might be a couple months, and they're in the place with somebody else. You know, so your head can't stop going like this. Look. It's like something just turn. Or when you say don't turn, you're still turning. Turn. You pretend you're not looking over there. Look, you're looking at see what. This is life. It happens to all of us. So it don't mean it don't happen to the DJs. It happens to the DJs. The first time it happened to me, I just playing a record and my lyrics is like over here. The music's over there. Because I can't concentrate on what's going on. I can't hear no music. My eyes look. You're with that man dancing to my record. Come on, man. It's real.
If we ever see you do that in a rave, we know what time it is.
We know what's happening now.
But these days, for that to happen, it's going to be really tricky. Because remember, when you're young and reckless, remember, you're breaking hearts. You won't ever feel that pain until your heart gets broken. So you might have broken 15 hearts before your heart gets broken. And when your heart gets broken now, it's the biggest disaster because you're just used to broken hearts. You're young and reckless. But when it comes to you now, you don't have to do it. I tell you what, you grumble to your friend for a month. Every day you phone your bridget. Yeah, what's happening? No, man, she left me. I thought you spoke about it yesterday. Don't worry about it. Just listen to what I'm saying. And that's the truth. It takes so long for you to get over it as a man because you're seeing that person still. If she's ever in your environment, you're dead. Make her come in here with a new man and dance to your record. And see how fast you want to play. So, don't play a record anymore. Play something. Play calypso. Play soca. All fast music. When I say,
don't play soca.
Not in soul. Dance. What's wrong with you? Play Caperton now. You don't want to. You dare play. Because when the slow jazz is played now, she put her head in his forehead. Yeah. I can't either. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So it's difficult. It is difficult being a DJ with that kind of lifestyle. So you've got to come out of it. Eventually you will. It's just like anything. Because you meet so much people, then the circle gets smaller. This might be so-and-so's cousin's best friend. You don't know that best friend, know this one. You get in the dark. You say, oh, how the heck are they two talking? Oh God.
Heart beating, boy.
Yeah, heart beating, but you know what? It sounds mad, And it is buying into people's argument where they say, "Oh, the DJs, I like that," but it's just newfound energy, newfound like people just leaving you totally different. So it takes you a little while to adjust it. It does take a little while to adjust it. And then if we're gonna bring it home now, that's another argument.
Right.
I've learned over the years. I can dances over there, my house is over here. Before it was all mixed up. Like my house, dance, everything's in one. You're bringing it home. Everybody you want to bring back to your yard. You only brought myself, you know. Come check. But then you start hold on, what am I doing? Like, I'm exposing myself to foolishness.
Yeah.
Then incidents which you realize, and when we hear other people's incidents, you think, wow, that happened to me. And you start fixing up slowly but surely. But it takes time. It does take time.
How do you get that balance?
Yeah, go on.
Balance now, for me, I don't take it home. The balance is this. Everything's a job to me. Like my personal life is a job. My playing out is a job. And my work ethics is mad. Because I take my work ethics serious. I'm a man that if I've got something to do, I'm tunnel vision. I don't think this is about you ain't seen me for a week and all that. I've got work to do. Because where I used to make my mistakes before, stretching myself too thin. I want to go here. I want to do this. You got dropsy when you're driving. You know how much cars I've crashed in my time? Dropping asleep. But that's because it's not like you're burning out yourself positive. It's negative. Because what you want to do, bit of work, check this lady, then you want to do a bit of sound. That's a lot of hours. Because any decent woman, and I'm not saying, and I'm on here to tell anybody else to live their life, but any decent woman, she's got a decent sound. You can't walk in a house after a certain hour, or if you come to a house at a decent time, you can't leave for the morning because she's a decent woman. So no woman's going to let you come at 12 o'clock here. And by 2 o'clock, you're rolling back to your house.
Yeah.
It's not happening. If she's about that lifestyle, then it's different. But if she's a decent, after the second time, she's going, hey, you're an idiot. You're a fool.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't come here at 12 o'clock and then you're making an excuse you leaving at 2. You do that. So then you start realizing, wow, how am I going to juggle this stuff? So you start playing. You're going from playing out. You might go to a girl's house. You sleep all day. Then you're going to work. It's only 24 hours a day. Remember, you got to sleep at least 6-7 hours. The rest of that time, you're just running down bullshit. And then when it catches up with you, it's too late. You mash up a car. You break someone's heart. You're being caught, and then you look like a. And the worst thing is when a woman calls a DJ a wanker.
A wanker?
Because they do it. Oh, I used to deal with him, but he's a wanker. Why? And they don't run to school the story because their heart's broken. You know what he did? He thought he was smart, you know. He used to blah, blah, blah. You see that one over there? Yeah? That one over there? Yeah? He's still there. He think I don't know, you know. And then you're holding your business out the door. So all of a sudden, that respect that you've built up, people chip away. They start saying, no, I thought he was about that life, but bit of a twit, innit? And then everybody starts talking. And remember, you know, one thing you know with women, that toilet is the more dangerous place in the world. When you lot are washing your hands, I can't understand. A man will go in there, go toilet, come out. You lot go in there, go toilet, put on your makeup before you got a new friend. Oh, hi. Yeah. Start talking loud. Oh, yeah, God's it, blah, blah. But they know the cool. But when you say your name now, you're saying, now wash your hands again.
Yeah.
Go and put on some extra lipstick.
No. All of a sudden, where it was like this before, 1, 2 is. Hold on, I just think it's so long to put your lip gloss on. Before it was just like, boom. Now it's, is it right, girlfriend? Now wipe a bit off it. Before you lot are coming out the place as friends. Hi. Wait till the blow happen. Everybody knows everybody already.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. If you've met a woman and you've got feelings for her, what makes you say, I'm going to go and sample something else? At what point is enough?
In my younger days, I don't think it was so much enough. You know? It's just that it's a high. And you're playing into it. It's a high.
Yeah.
You could have the best person in the world, it's still not good enough. because you're under the hype, because you're seeing so much different women in so much different places. You not confused, but until you get your brain screwed on, it's a disaster. Because you're saying to yourself, "Why now I got a good woman at home, you know what? Boy. And if you're weak, that make it worse." And I was one of them who's weak. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm making money. I'm living that lifestyle. What? It goes hand in hand. But half of the time, you don't want to even, sometimes you just want to be friends with a person. But they're not having it. They put it on you hard. You're thinking, all right. And then you chat shit like this. Look, yeah, it's not that kind of party, you know. And yeah, that's all right. That's not all right. You're dead. 3 months later, she's changed her whole ethics, her whole plan of action has changed. She's telling you about this, about that, because it's not anything. This man's part of your life now.
Yeah.
He's been around you for maybe a year now. So you start relaxing some attitudes where we had your guard up. You think, okay, he's treating me all right.
Maybe
he might even have you on a pedestal where you think, wow, he couldn't have another woman. How much time you got time? But you find
I think
time.
that's the worst thing anyone can think. He couldn't possibly have time to have another. That's the classic.
You know what? When you're living that lifestyle and you're being a bit of a twit as well, you find time.
How do you not do it?
I'll tell you how you do it. You crash cars. You crash cars because you jump to the wheel. That's how you do it. I'm telling you the truth. You crash cars. You drop a seat at the wheel because you know what? You're trying to stretch yourself so thin. It doesn't work. But you in your mind, you're on this whirlwind, this newfound world. You know what? It's like the only way I can describe for a woman is like a woman, like you get a job in, say, Louis Vuitton. They got all the top shoes that every girl was talking about, and you can get every top shoe. Suddenly, you're wearing everything in Louis because everybody's talking about it. Because you can. Until you get that mindset, you can't. It's a disaster. I remember I've been playing sound from 18 years old. So the immaturity, then you got the growth, then you got your heart's being broken, so that makes you start wising up real quick. When your heart get broken properly, your heart wisen up real, especially when that person's on your scene and the new man looks like a dude. Like that guy you can't sleep. I'm like, if it's a man that look at him and think, oh, you get that. Not right, like. But if he's a dude and he can look at you and go like this, look, cool virgin. Oh God Almighty. Pain. You start holding your chest sometimes. Man say to you, all right, yeah, I'm all right. What's wrong with you then? Oh, that's not pushing. You don't even know why you're fizzing out, but you know what it is? You start realizing what you've done to others.
It comes back at some point, yeah.
And then you start really saying to yourself, you know what? Nah, let me come out of this game. I can't manage it. I couldn't cope. The second time, I couldn't cope. I lost weight. I lost weight real quick. Appetite down to nothing. Man saying, boy, what's this?
My brethren who's a gallus used to get enough speeding tickets.
I'm telling you.
Listen, Randolph Lee. Good evening, Randolph.
All sorts. When you're a gallus, all sorts reach you. Speeding ticket, crashing car, confrontation with this man, girl turning up at your house at some mad times in the night. Listen, I've been in here. I've been in my house sometimes sitting down and what's the door knocking now? Who's that? When I looked to the spot, I said, bro, what are you doing here? But I'm not doing nothing, so you can come in. But I'm thinking to myself, that's like insecure, I've made it.
Yeah.
And then the rumors on the road doesn't help as well, because everybody says, well, they first thing say, DJs are no good, don't DJ, blah, blah. But I always tell people this, how can a DJ be a gallus when everybody's in his business? Especially when your name's out there. If you're a silent player once in a while, you can get away with it. But if you're an every week character and you're up and down, people will chat your business. Because everybody's intrigued to know your life. So the first thing I say to you, who's this girl?
Right.
Trisha, if you know all the girlies, you're gonna say to them that, oh, I know these girlies, so and so. Then when she sees so and so, oh, that's so and so. She's got another best friend. I know who his girlies. You see, before you know, it's the best friend secret. But you, as the man, you don't have a clue what's going on. You're just skipping through life like, yeah. Then what happened? You get vexed. You can't deal with my brother like that. Look at what his behavior. Someone's going to report to base. And then she might come to the dance on a day when I'm leaning in the girl's ear. We could be talking about tickets. We could be talking about anything. Because of music styles, you got to get forward. She coming to the right angle. That's it now. Your whole life's a misery. Because suddenly, it's that bitch. Because she's already been pre-warned. Right. But it might even be the right person she's been pre-warned about. Before this girl that you don't even, and when you're telling the truth, I don't know her. We're just talking about tickets. That ain't sitting well because you've been pre-warned that there's something fishy. And all of a sudden, this girl's a target.
Well, on our scene, there are things that have been said that are not particularly true. So I would expect that a woman that you're dating would have enough emotional intelligence to not get drawn in to every single rumor. Or is that just not so?
Nah.
Or do we just not date women on the scene then?
Nah. You know what it is? As I said, for the first 3 months, it's fantastic.
Right.
She listens to that. Then she gets into that space now. Once she's in that
emotional.
It all gets funny because where the 3 month build up is the get to know period. Oh, I like him, to know him, else. But once they pass that 3 months.
Oh, Kevin.
No, I'm not giving away no secrets, Kevin. I
listen to Kevin.
Don't listen to Kevin.
He just comes and trolls.
I'm just giving them a round.
Talking. Don't listen to Kevin.
And what the problem is now, after that 3 months, the emotional attachments happen.
Yeah.
And then it all gets funny now because where she would have said, all right, cool, before she start asking more questions. Then you might get vexed and say, what are you asking all the questions for? From you get slightly annoyed about it. That's it. She thinks something's happening.
Right.
I'm going to ask something really strange, and it might be a little bit neurodivergent of me to ask, but I'm going to ask this, As a DJ, I think sometimes, I'm saying it, there's specific women that specifically are there just to throw themselves at DJs. I don't even think they care which one it is whoever will catch them.
Right.
Whichever DJ will catch them. Do you, as DJs, I know that in every scene, because we've got them in our scene, there are people that have been with multiple. And I'm not talking about 2 or 3. I'm talking about nearly the whole scene. How do you guys talk about that in the locker room? So how are you man really talking about?
I'll give you a pinch. I
want to know.
I'll give you a pinch. I know you're gonna find it hard to believe. They don't talk about it.
Really? But they know about it.
You know about it, so you're not gonna.
How do they know about it if you're not talking about it?
Because you can see body language, or you see certain plays, or you might.
How does everyone else know that this woman's been with this one?
No, but you might get a one. You might get a one man who's in. You see, this is what I'm saying to you about the heartbreak thing. You might get a one man that ain't got that strength to say that's just what it is. He might say, he said, boy, I really like her. That's the one that's going to spill the beans. Yeah, but that's the one that's going to spill the beans because he ain't done the division. He's gone, that's my woman. Or I've really checked for her. So when he see a next man talking, there's a problem. So he's going to, that's my gal, innit? Then everybody goes like this. Is it?
So do you think, so in reality, when the DJs, they're just smashing, I'm just putting it this way, but girls, they're not talking about it to each other. So the message, they're not carrying.
It's got to be a DJ who's close to one another.
Right.
And what you got to understand is DJ friends and DJ colleagues. With some of us, we've been playing sound for years. So that immediately builds up that kind of friendship. Then you've got the newcomers that you know them, but you don't know nothing about them. You don't even know where they live.
Yeah.
It's all different relationships. So the ones that's close might say, boy, what, you dealing with my girl? Yeah. Boy, don't lie. Now,
so Okay.
It's two things gonna happen. It's gonna either be a put off or it's a don't care, depending who the DJ is.
Depending on who the DJ is.
And 9 times out of 10, it's a put off. I'm telling you. Because when a man go like this to you, when a man go like this to you, dude, all you want to know is what was the time gap? Boy, but because the man them don't say that to one another, it's already happened.
Right.
So yeah, there was a time when one or two ladies have let themselves down. But I think you're young, you're stupid, you practice foolishness, isn't it? If you're still doing them things at this age, it looks even worse. You're a big hard. You're a big hardback when you're sleeping all different men. Come on. When you're young, you get. You know what? What I noticed when you was younger, you could tell a girl, me and you's having something. Don't say nothing. She wouldn't say a word. Tell a big woman now. Oh, don't say nothing. Let's see the response you get. Because when they finished it, what I've realized, people are grown now. So when you ask a question, oh, I used to date Dodd back in the day. They don't run to say, yeah, I used to date him back in the day. Because you're a big person and you've passed that. But what they don't realize, you just open a can of worms.
Yeah.
You're chatting my business. What you don't want no one to know?
Yeah.
So you can't tell no big woman right now, you know. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. We're over there. We're good. That's when you was young.
Yeah.
Even stupid, like, yeah, over there. Tell any big woman now about over there. She said, oh, well, weird, my friend. I want to go to dinner. I want to sit down in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Them telling you after what you bring 2 Nando's, you're nice. And you put your dark glass in the hat and you're just eating your food and you're going and go out. Now you can't do them to you.
No.
It has changed. It has changed. I've definitely seen the change in the DJ world.
And have you seen any of your, I like this combo. Have you seen any of your close DJ friends? Like, you know, when you're out and you might see them chat to someone that you know you've done a thing with.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you what, me personally speaking, if it's over a certain amount of time, it's like it.
You don't say that. Credit score repair.
Yeah, if it's too current.
Over 6 years, 6 CCJs gone.
Yeah, over 6 years. Them length of time, you're not in a right to say open your mouth and say nothing. People's
right. Even your close brethren.
No, you see, they're different now. If it's my bona fide brethren, which is not many, we don't play that game. You're getting that pinch immediately. As we see what's going on. Hey, brother. And just to alone makes a man know, okay, no problem. Right. Unless you're coming to me directly and say, well, I really checked for it. I'm going to say, look, I'm going to let you know from now, in the day, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to stop you because it's nothing to do with me. What you do with your life. I'm just saying, as a brethren, this is where it is. So it's not a surprise. You never just sprung on you that you found out. You know, with your eyes open, before you go there, me and him did have a little history. And make it worse, if we're still talking, it's going to be a problem. I don't want you to feel away. I'm not going to stop talking to him because you're doing it. It's better you just make her know, so Dodd's my brethren, blah, blah, blah. Because it causes a confusion. A lot of girls stop talking to man because of that.
Yeah.
Right. And it just causes a headache.
So, last one from me on this. Yeah, I promise. You've obviously got a lot of females. So let's put this on the other foot, that are genuinely friends with you guys. Yeah. So if you see females at the front and chatting, it's not necessarily because of that. There's a lot of DJs have a lot of female friends. I have a lot of male.
I'm gonna put this to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this to you. Someone's been raving with you for 10 years. They've been buying tickets from you every week or every 2 weeks, every month. How do you just suddenly look at that person and just keep them standoffish? Yeah. It's rude.
It's rude. 100%. I've got a lot of DJ friends. So from back in the day. So I know that sometimes when I was chatting to them, sometimes girls used to be fun. It weren't that. That's my brethren.
It's your brethren, but it's hard for people. Raving's a very thin line between personal and raving. Because once the whispering in the ear starts, people's ton of vision comes into it. It can't be nothing. He must be dealing with her. Them two must be doing a team.
But there are the ones that are genuinely your brethren, like that you have genuine friendships with, and I know a lot of DJs have a lot of female friends as well as male friends.
Right.
So there's genuine women that are friends. They're not in it for nothing. They're just your brethren. But there are always a select few in every scene that are just like the DJ hunters. What do they want? What is it that you think they want? Is it free tickets? Is it thingy off your neck? I don't understand. What is it that you get out of?
I got the right word for it. It's not all right.
I freaking love Natalie, boy. She's too funny.
It's not all right.
What is it?
It's not all right. They've got something.
Notoriety.
Yeah, they've got something to talk about now.
Yeah. Fame wars.
They can say to their friend, I can get into the dance. I can do this. My man is Dodd.
Then you lot stop giving them getting in the dance.
I don't.
and then see if they still like you, man.
No, but they will still buy their ticket.
Right.
They still will buy the ticket. Because you know what? It's a cult. When I tell people rave is a cult, people think I'm being rude or it's a cult. Until you break that cult. Because remember, you got some people who've been raving for 30 years solid.
Yeah.
Not a DJ, they're just a raver. But they're at every single drum beat. And you think you should have got over that by now. But you're still doing it.
Yeah.
But that's how lifestyles are. And I'm not saying it's wrong or right. What I'm definitely going to say is those girls that you call DJ hunters, they're good at what they do. Because they do things to get the man in. They do get the man in.
Yeah.
If they don't get you, they get him. If they don't get him, they get him. They've got skills.
And that's not to say anyone that's with a DJ is a DJ hunter. DJ's got to have relationships too.
I tell you what,
There's a normal
relationships. Yeah.
I'm talking about women that don't care if you've got a man, if they've got a woman, if they've they're going to get a DJ by hook or by crook, no matter what his situation is.
Yeah. It's up to you whether you're going to entertain that agenda. Because what's going to happen? You have to find out people's background. And you know when a woman will move is shady. At this age, if you don't know a woman will be shady, then come on, you got to wisen up. Because I can't know her end goal. I can't have no visa up front in me, and I don't know what you're up front in me for because the woman's told you a bag of bullshit about me. Oh, he stalked me, and also just get herself out of water. So when a man's coming to you, he's coming in with chest in him. There's weird bass in his voice when he's talking. Yo, brethren, what? Yo, you can't leave my girl. You're thinking, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I don't even know you. Yeah. Yo, you don't know me. You don't know me. What you disrespecting? You're thinking, put the jigsaw together quick because it's not making no sense. And then you realize, oh, what? It sounds so funny when you tell it.
The closet story.
I didn't know that was your good. It might have just don't say that.
Right.
You don't hear. He's that ignorant minded. He don't want to hear nothing. What? You never know it was my girl. He might well just say, look, brother, what are you coming to? You coming to have a little Barney?
What we doing here? Yeah.
What we do? Don't try to explain your life away.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what the woman's.
Girls are treacherous like that. They will just throw you under the bus like that.
Just wow.
I know these stories like that.
But you got to look at it this way. Women will tell their man, he's a madman, he's been stalking me. A man will tell the woman she's a madman.
Yeah.
The word mad covers all categories.
Yeah, I don't know what it's the classic. I don't know what happened to her, man. She just turned mad.
She's mad. And the same thing the women say. Oh, he's always on me. I told him to leave me alone. He's mad. That time she done getting what she want already. She threw the man under the bus, but she got no choice because she got a man.
Wow.
So it all gets technical. Raving is very, very technical right now.
It is.
So have you compromised your love life for your MC career then?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I've compromised
How long are you going to compromise it for?
No, but I wouldn't say compromise. You know what? If the sound wasn't doing things, it's different. And it's hard for me to explain this. What me and Ali's built up, we might look like it's glorious now. But back in the day, we're in house dance to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you're playing in some clubs that's dingy. We've done all that. Some people's pulled out of it. And some people continue. And luckily, we've continued and it's done a different road. So it's hard. I don't know. It's hard to. I hear when I hear women say, "Oh, you don't want to spend no time with me. You're interested about the sound." But it's almost like you've built a house and it needs repairing. You're not going to stop repairing it until it's finished. because you've built this. I make it worse. People are booking you. You're not like just there. People are booking you. You're in a space where people say, "All right, then I want to book you. I want to book him." All right. Sometimes you could turn around and say, "Oh well, I don't need to back them up."
Yeah.
But because you've built this thing, you still kind of. So it does compromise it. But if any DJ was doing anything positive, because I've got 2 businesses, so I've got one business to worry about. You're playing your sound, which is part of a business again. It does compromise because I said if you got decent women, she works 9 to 5. Weekends I have time to let her hair down.
Yeah.
In my weekend, I'm just getting started. But in that week, I'm still working like you.
Right.
So everything's compromised. Unless you've got understanding persons and say, you know what, I can cope with that lifestyle. I'm not happy about it. Because they'll never be happy about it. No one will be happy about it. But if she's got her mindset in a way that she's busy as well, she can deal with it. The only problem is Friday, Saturday, Sundays. It causes a problem. But we do a lot of Friday, Saturday, Sundays.
Every week you're out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Majority. If it's not on a Friday, you're out on a Saturday. But for the last couple of months, we've been at it hard. And we can see that I said the other day, we have to slow down. We have to slow down. To compromise our lifestyle, we have to slow down. Because look, last Sunday I was in 2 places. Saturday I'm out. Friday we had cocktail Fridays. There's no time. It's just eat, sleep, get up and go. Because the day party, make it work. Everybody's having day parties on Sunday. So by 4:30, you're out.
It's annoying that they keep doing it on Sunday.
Yeah. So you're double pissed now. Where by Sunday you're gonna say I'm gonna cook your food and look after you and pamper you. You're saying, yeah, hey, but I got either food. She don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
But she'll tolerate it because if she can see what you're doing. One thing with women I've learned, if they can see progress, they'll have a whinge. They will have a whinge. But they're more accepted, more than them. If they can't see nothing, so what are you doing then?
Yeah.
You're not being
just
booked.
Out. Yeah.
Out. You're not being
the
booked.
DJ hunters them. Do not.
So what you really do with your life over there? But if she can see progress and see things happening, she can stomach it a little bit more. Not much, but she'll still have a whinge. Try your best now. Every 2 months, you're going to get a whinge. You're going to get a dangerous, you're going to get a shout after. You have to hold it. You have to go like this.
20%.
Well, that's what it is.
But, can you see yourself getting married, D?
Yeah, I could see myself getting married.
Yeah? You'd marry?
Yeah, I could see myself getting married. It's a bit late in the day, but I can see it happening.
Would you do a set?
Nah.
At your wedding?
They couldn't get me to budget my wedding. You're crazy. Whoever you're getting married, I think they're topping over the edge.
Yeah.
Right.
So this question, I've said, you're known as the vibes machine. I've personally watched you shake up a dance. We showed examples of how you've done it. And it's like, it's weird because it's like you command the crowd. It's like a indescribable power. How do you do that? Is that from the gut, or is it just second nature, or what taught me through the process of that?
I'll tell you what, now I think it's more, you know what you're doing kind of thing.
But when you first started, how did you
God, I was lost. When I first started, I was lost. I had a style. When I first started, I was more cussing the women. Wigs, weave on, like the toenail it worked. So it was a bit of more comedy. But then what happened? No woman was coming to the front of the sound because they don't want to get started on. So then you transition from that. Then I had a loud style where when we've done the warehouses, my voice is projecting even more to kind of command the crowd for a larger audience. But then you start realizing, if I put that with that with that, with a bit of that, it works. And then you just nurture that stuff. Now, before I play, like you're saying, I would have a whole of conference talk, and you look at those people like that. Now, you could have 10,000. I just walk on the stage and do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of confidence. It's a bit of the longevity, and it's also a bit of you as a person as well. Because I know how far I can go. So my attitude is, I don't care what MC's on before me. I got a job. My job has to shine at some point. You get your days when you're not firing, but you just got all. And another thing I like to do is listen back to the recordings to see where I've made my mistakes. So that never fit on that one. Maybe might fit on that. So I do kind of take it personal because I can't take embarrassment. Because one time we played at the Fez and I got bored. It's like I wanted to just done my career. Like, I made a mistake. This girl was saying something to me, but she'd been kind of rude. I said, yeah, women like that shouldn't come to dance if they're on their period. Oh my good gosh. Well, it started as the grumbling first. Then I just said, boo, boo. So that off balanced the whole complete set. Because I don't know myself yet. So for 2 weeks straight, I'm thinking, boy. So things can knock your confidence. You can knock your confidence. You've learned after a while, when you do it as long as we've been doing it, second nature, guys. Go and do what you do.
Yeah.
Another thing now is what ideas you can come up with next. That's what I think about. Like, if we got Abu Dhabi, I'll be thinking, what can I do next to make a reaction? Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Or something might just happen in the dance and I feed off it. And once I feed off it, I can make a joke out of it and then I can get everybody involved. But my attitude now with dance is you have to get people involved. The days of the personal jokes between your friends is over. Because there's only about 10 people entertaining. But when you look beyond that, you still got another 200-300 people, and even some 1,000 people behind that. You've got to make 80% of that audience relate to you. I'm not saying everybody, not everybody, don't get me wrong, not everybody's going to like it. So some people don't like your style. Some people might say you're too loud, you talk too much, and all that. I hear that all the time. And I tell them, that's what I'm doing. And I put it to the test. I said, Ali, you know what? Tonight I ain't going to say a thing on the mic.
I've even said it. Dad, stop talking over the track. I have said it. But when you talk, when you bust lyrics, you've also had me out like I'm dancing to trap. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
it swings in roundabouts. But I put it to the test at a dance. I said, Ali, I'm not chatting about tonight. We're just going to play music. You know, people get, what's wrong with you? How come you didn't say nothing? And I just corrected me, Joe. You lot said I talk too much. So I'm not talking tonight. No. So, yeah, you can overdo it because the MCs do get excited. They're going to their own bubble. But you just got to know to yourself that you got the promoter to impress, you got the audience to impress, and I don't like embarrassment. That's my big thing. I don't like embarrassment. So if a DJ comes and plays better than me, credit where credit is due. But if I'm on after you, like that God, I'm going to give you a run for your money. That is why I like Hollywood.
Right, I was just about to ask you, who do you think's in your league, MC-wise?
All day long.
Hollywood.
All day, every day. I'll take Hollywood. Because he starts totally different from us.
Yeah.
He's more calmer. His lyrics are great. And he's more a comedian, where I'm more sharper than him, where I'm saying, yo, people, we've got to get this moving. So it's two bad MCs, but two different styles. And when people try to compare us together, you can't.
Yeah.
Because he's good at what he's doing, I'm good at what I'm doing. But obviously, we've had our rivalries in the past. That's where this Hollywood competition came from. So back in the days, we was clashing toe to toe. And it was all getting sticky, and people was throwing bottles and all sorts. It wasn't what it is now. So for me and him to clash again, it'd have to be our dance. We've always said that. And man, not hire me Hollywood right now to clash. It'd have to be me and his dance, and we know what we're doing.
So the bottle throwing, it wasn't at the West, because that's one of the...
South and West.
Was it South versus West clash? Don't lie.
Yeah, the first one.
Bottles.
Yeah, the first one. I have to give him Hollywood got the better of me. Because I didn't take it down serious. I was just like, going into playing music. But
oh my God. That was one of the most entertaining CDs I've ever listened to. Hollywood.
The man told me from head to toe. When I got back to West, I was getting cussed.
So who threw bottles?
From South Brush Shop, brother. So the second time round now, like I got the whole of that week there. All I'm doing is talking. Man say, well, just while I'm making lyrics. Yeah. It was mad. Got to dance. He said something, I said something. I said, say that again. I said, yo, I said, this day, my fit, my trim, ready for anything. And he said, oh, me see sweat rice. I said, hey boy, you need to go a shave and buy some cloak. So it's gone into a total different realm now.
Right.
Next thing you see Southman trading bottles, Westman trading bottles. We have to say, all right, easy, and calm down.
Yeah.
But with me and Hollywood's had some good toe to toes. Because when you got an MC that you know is good, you've got this thing in your mind, I've got to outdo him. Certain other MCs you don't give a damn about that because it's easy. But when you got a man who's on your level, you got to outdo him. But I don't think now, a lot older, and I don't think it's more competition. I think it's more entertainment now. So if you got both of us together, you got a good dance.
Yeah.
Good dance. Because I know if I give the mic to him, I don't have to worry about nothing. It ain't dipping. It's staying on that same level and vice versa. And the styles are different. People don't have their favorites. And I always say that you're entitled to have your favorite. It's like a car in it. Some people like Mercedes, some people like BMWs. That's all that is. Nothing more than that. But yeah, that's one MC I have to definitely put in. Polito's another one.
Category.
Yeah, man. Polito's
right. Anybody else apart from Holly that you like? You think is
Polito done.
Polito done.
Bad MC. But once again, different. He's a bad lyrically. You can't go around.
Yeah,
you can't. But once again, it's a different style again. You put Polito in a blues dance and give him some rhythm. Dance. Put him on a large audience stage. He might not do what I do. He might not run up and down and wave his hand in the air and all them foolishness. So that's what it is.
Home of all white cocoa parties says Sweat Rice Acapulco. That dance did sweet me.
Yeah, man, that was a big dance.
It was.
That's a dance that will always stick in my head. In my DJ dance will always stick in my head. Because the first time we played with him, I was getting cussed left, right, and center. The man was saying, "Oh, no, you're taking this too simple, bruv."
And everybody showed up. That was the first time I was like, I was like, everyone showed up. Gunshot them showed up.
Everybody was this. So
your sound was the greatest. I think you had issues with your sound, and then Hollywood was like, "You're coming in with your tin pan sound." Dead.
Man.
It was entertaining.
We had the Acapulco part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Then we had my selector knows his record box, the one over top. So that was like kind of even. The one in Silver Spoon. That's when we had the problems with the sound. And God, as I said, I can't take embarrassing. When Chipper and Brendan sound crystal clear. They played Prophecy. Yeah, they played Prophecy and took out the bass. And all you man say you come here with your good tin pan sound, my God. When we tried to play the music, you couldn't even get up. The tweeters couldn't even walk.
Too funny.
I had to walk off.
Right, Fifth Avenue played Sugar Minor. Is it Sugar Minor? Yeah. Some boy coming in the dance on with them tin pan sound. Fucking done the place.
Man.
One of the best entertainments. I can't. I laugh.
I can say this now. The only reason what cushioned my blow because it was me and Mikey Coolsey's dance.
Right.
If it wasn't that, I think I would have left the dance and gone home. But the was going red. I was sweating. It was a disaster. But as I said, we've had some great times. Polito done the next MC I rate. Who else do I rate? Cappuccino, Big Business.
Oh yeah.
As a young blood. There's several MCs out there was good in their own right. But as I said, it's longevity. Because remember, the things we're talking about is being in the team for 30 years plus. So once you got that longevity behind it, after a while, the dance is not simple, but every dance you can maneuver around. Because you know the people, you know who likes what. I can figure out now, if I go into a certain dance, I can't talk too much because these particular people don't like too much talking. Then I can go into another dance and say they would accept it.
Like when you bust your lyrics, though, to me, there's a huge difference.
Yeah, I know there's a difference. It's a total different. But when I stop the music chat all trying to fuck, after a while, I see on people's faces like, just put.
One of them.
But once you see two people's nose all going up, you just know. Say, I play the music.
Play the music.
Now I don't. I could tell you straight away if I've gone even two words over. I just look at two people and you see them like this. Once you see or you know it's not you, how they get busy. So
right.
I can definitely put them in the category. But as I said, what the problem is, I've seen some new DJs. The youths they're not interested. I see.
Pure vibes.
Yeah, Pure Vibes. But even though Pure Vibes are bad sound, still he's not on the soul team. He's more on a reggae team. You don't get me. He soul, but he's not coming from that kind of DJ era. We need some new, fresh MCs.
Okay, I was going to say because I don't want you to go into talking about the sounds too much because I've got my question. Most challenging aspect about being an MC. Do you think we've covered that?
Yeah.
No. Well, it can be challenging. Remember, you got to keep your personal life away from the dances, and you have to have broad shoulders. Because remember, you got people talking about you that you don't know them, and that's another thing. You got people that dislike you before you even open your mouth. Because you've got that notoriety. Some people take it, some people can't. And then I'm kind of standoffish. I'll be honest. I am kind of standoffish. I don't really know you. I don't really eggs up myself. So you can look at me as a bit a bit of a character. Or a lot of, you walk past me, they talk to me tomorrow. But what my problem is, and I keep telling women would have a hairstyle for a week or 2 weeks, and you focus on the hairstyle, you say, that's not it. Yeah, that's Trisha. Next week they got some different hairstyle. They're saying, but that 5 seconds you're using to adjust that to see if that's that person, you've already walked past them. So they're gonna look at you you think you're nice. So a lot of it is you lot's image as well. You do change up everything, and that causes a problem. And I got bad memory from it. So when they say to you, "Do you remember my name?"
No.
Of course I know who you are, man. You see when you do 3 arms and you can't get it right, just forget it. Just ask them what your name is.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
What do you love the most about being an MC?
I think my thing about being an MC, I just like to see when people's happy.
Yeah, when we're dancing.
I got something they feeling me. When I say feeling me and they're rocking out, you can look at it and say, yeah, man, go on. Because you know what? Nothing makes me more happier to see a person come out moving from being stiff to doing what they're not normally used to do.
Yeah.
And this is what happens.
You and Ali have had smoke coming from my shoes on many occasions. Seriously, like dancing and bapping. Like I remember when you first played Mind Your Funkin' Business, the soca dub, and I came and stopped
Yeah. Because that means look
that back.
You have to kind of be in a position where you can create new energy.
Yeah.
So it comes a point where people, when it comes to the rave, very few people are ready to rave until they get a couple of drinks in them, until they see all their friends and all that. They're ready to rock out. I'm trying to intercept them before they even get to the bar. When they do get the liquor in them, it's even a double vibe. That's what it is. My sweetest thing is just to see people come from 0 and go to 10.
Yeah.
Party.
You
got them going, and when you come off your set, they say to you, "Yeah, man." Because you know what? It's a release. Once you got good music, drink, and the DJ's firing, you forget about everything.
Yeah.
You forget about everything. You're in your zone. But when you got and it's not firing, then you start realizing your shoes are hurting you. Then you start thinking about, I don't want to spend too much money in this rave because, it's not all that. But when the dance is up, your shoes don't even mean nothing again.
Some of the sweetest dances.
And look, you don't even mind. You start offering people, do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? Do you want a drink? When dancing fire, you're not asking too much people that want a drink, you're asking maybe her. Do you want a drink? That's your call.
Yeah.
If you notice, when dance is nice, people share their liquor. You want a drink? You're all refusing, man. No, I'm all right. Nah, take a drink. Because the energy's there. When the energy's off, you don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
I always look at a raver as myself. Cause I like to go out. Means I'm who likes to have a senior. And if I go somewhere and I'm not feeling that energy, it's a waste of evening, man.
Waste of time, yeah.
Yeah, you start talking to your friend about something you're not meant to talk about, and the next thing you know, the dance done. That's what it is.
Natalie be back in a minute if she's having problems with her phone. Favorite genre of music, or genre rather, of music? Because I would have hazarded the guest and said reggae, but then over the years, I'm assuming it's evolved.
No, but I know what? I think now I've got all different genres of music, man. I've got funky house, I've got dancehall, soul.
If you had to pick,
if I had to pick, it would be dancehall. I'm coming from a dancehall background.
Yeah, old school dancehall.
Yeah, old school dancehall. 90s dancehall for me is the hottest thing going. The new school dancehall is good still, but being funny, it can't be old school dancehall. Because when a man play a good old capers, you know where you're coming from. It brings back that memory that you never get again. This new school dancehall to me is just for the new school people.
Yeah, I'm some of it I like, some of it I'm not too.
Yeah, some I like, some I don't like. But there's nothing in the 90s I never liked. I can't work it out.
Yeah,
I just can't work it out. Big tune like she got the gun in her bag. And then
you're frozen, Dodd.
Okay, I thought so, but I thought maybe it's me.
Yeah, you're frozen. Can hear you properly, but you're frozen.
Yeah,
I saw J2 there.
Yeah,
I said J2 should jump on and do a little reunion.
Jay, you want to jump on? I'm like, put him on the spot like that, boy.
Yeah. You're clearly free right now.
Am I still frozen? Oh. I'm gonna have to log back in. It looks at me.
All right, log out and log back in.
Log back in.
J2, don't act like you can't hear us either.
Look like J2 frozen as well.
90s was the best time, definitely, Julia.
I can't look out. I don't know what's going on.
The background's pretty though.
Let me see why I can't log out.
Can you see the background? I can't see a thing.
Oh, you can't see his background?
No, it's just black. There's nothing. It's just us two squares. I can hear Dodd, but I can't see a square for Dodd.
Okay. I'm in it, and the conversation's going on. I can hear loud and clear. Soon come Dodd's day. Nice try, Jay.
Jay, man, you should jump on for 5 minutes.
Oh, but as we're waiting for Dodd to come back, we should say he has got a birthday party coming up on the 11th, Sunday, the 11th of August. So let's play his ad. Tickets are still available. I'm assuming. Hang on, let me remove this. Let's play his ad.
That's them of all time. That's them of all time. That's them of all time. Yeah. That's them of all time. 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 Claude them a suppose a lead and Jim Brown did bad, but Jatty never live in every way mad. Now what does the young educated dad show a posse and they click them out and bad. Watch his lane, Bucky Marshall them and they did bad. Salute to early birdie was Spangler's dad. Safi mention how him and the big bull were bad. Seek set it now a CT and run it as a lad. Over early locks did bad. Ratty from Maxfield did want to re-bad. And a town Fletcher's land was down still bad. Them up the rifle we clap 100 and add. Sound up on Natty Magan them and they did bad. Barky rap from the rich and with the poor way man. The iron skin down a two top dance. When me say real top dance.
That's a hard video, you know.
Hard. When I saw it, I was like, raw. Dodd's frozen again. Dodd, can you hear us? Dodd, can you hear us?
It's the freeze frame that he's frozen on for me.
Because he was dancing. But yeah, we'll wait for him to come back. Bless him, because he's still frozen in the back there.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Did J2 moonwalk out of it?
He said, "Yeah, it's Dodd's day. I can hear loud and clear. Soon come Dodd's day." Dodd, J2's been soon coming for the longest time now. Come on, Dodd, where you there? Log out and log back in.
And we need to take a moment for when J2 come and mash up my New Year's Eve party. With his set. Yeah. Mash up the flat, Nick.
Yeah, no, there's street sounds is always going to be my first love. I love the way they play. I love, like, when you get a good street sounds dance. Mm-hmm. You get a good street sounds dance, man. There's nothing like it.
All time. Dodd's.
I just heard Dodd, but I went to.
Strange. What's happening?
I don't know. You've got a black screen now.
There
you are.
I can't even see myself.
I can't see you either.
Can't ya? I can see you, but it's frozen.
Again?
Yeah, I don't know what is happening. I've got to ask you one question before we come out of here, though. I need to ask Dodd the super street sound question. All right, he'll be back soon. Yeah. So I was saying, there is nothing like it. It can be incestuous, and it can be like what you were saying when you've got these girls that are just out here on a complete different agenda to you. Because me personally, I love the way they play music. It's not about trying to get into anyone's pants. It's about the way they play music. I just love it.
And I think a lot of women are there for that because they love the music. It's the scene. It's the brethren. It's their brethrens. It's a good vibe. You get to see people. But I think, yeah, in every scene, there's always a select few that are known as the bounty hunters or the DJ.
The DJ hunters.
The DJ hunters. And then there's always, in every sound as well, in every thingy as well, the DJs that are known as the
community.
Them, yeah.
Yeah. Because they can. Because they can. But I guess that was what I was asking Dodd. If you've got a good woman, why compromise it? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. You might as well. But he explained it well. He explained it well. If you can wear every top shoe in Louis Vuitton, then you're gonna, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And I think having a lot of DJ friends back in the day is what made me say from early, I would never. It's like, it was just like knowing them, and obviously when they actually talk to you, that's why I wanted to see how they speak to each other, because they used to tell me some tea.
They speak to each other. I think Dodd politician that one.
Yeah,
not going to give us that too, because the guys talk to me. So if they talk to me, they talk to each other.
They used to tell me the things. I used to be like, and sometimes when they would tell me things, it would make sense as to why this particular female or person behaved that way when I saw them. Yeah. So I'd be like, oh, that's why. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'd be able to put two and two together.
Here he is. I was just about to text him and say, you coming back?
Of course I ain't going. No. We're back in.
There you
back
are.
Again. In.
Right, we're in. Right. Where was we?
Opulence and then street sounds.
So we were talking about music. We were saying dancehall, but then we played your ad because we had some technical difficulties. Okay, cool. But, so you're saying old school dancehall. J2 is saying Miss Bounty, Killer Juliet, Lady Ranks, John Baptiste, Wagwan. Oh, sorry, they're having their conversations. But Julia was
not allowed to talk because he's not coming on.
Julia, he said it's your time.
Okay, cool.
90s was the best time. 90s was the best time.
It was the best time.
Happiest, the
Big
best
up,
time.
big up Lady Rank. I used to go to on the Wednesday Splash. Fair and good. So yeah, that was a big thing as well.
Yeah, it was. It
Definitely
was.
a big thing as well.
I remember I done a bogle competition at Splash.
Did you win?
I didn't win the one at Splash, but I won one at the prisons. I think it was. I won a cup.
Remember the prisons? I kept my first birthday party at the prison.
At the prisons, yeah. That's where I won
big up
my cup
Louis.
there.
Big up Louis as well. Yeah, because he gave me the first break of keeping a birthday party. I didn't even think I didn't think it was in a jam. I thought it was about 10 people were coming. It was a jam. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Right. What are your favorite tracks?
What are your top 3 tracks of all time and your top 3 artists of all time?
Good. Put me on the spot now. Capers is definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Bourgeois is definitely one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Joe.
Yeah, that was so random.
No, Joe. I would say with Joe's track, it would it'd have to be Good Girls.
Right.
Record. Yeah. Bourgeois. Oh God, there's so much tracks. But let me see which Bourgeois band I'm really hard.
Oh God, he's got too many tracks to even pin down one.
I'm trying to think. Let me narrow it down. What would you have me on my toes? I think Messiahs, I forget you tonight. I think definitely a bad track. And as for Cableton, it'd have to be Big Things.
Okay. 101, yeah, step outside 101. Yeah,
because
he's got too many.
To tour, Bomber Red.
Yeah, number one on there.
Number one on the Look Good chart. But believe it or not, I'm not really great with music because you can hum me the tune, I'm on it. Tell me the artist, I ain't got a clue.
Right. Can you select music?
I can, but it's mad. It's mad. I can play a bit of music. I'm not gonna lie. I can maneuver myself away, but I wouldn't stretch it out in a dance. Put it that way. I used to play music at Forks Wine Bar in the 80s, so I learned a little skill from that, but I wouldn't do it in a dance. I just don't have the interest in music like that, and I think that's why me and Ali get on because
Ali,
he loves me. He's got no interest in being an MC.
Right. Let's slew them.
Yeah, he's got no interest in being an MC, and I got no interest in being a DJ. If Ali said
I'm done tomorrow, would you retire or would you continue?
Wow.
Oh, that's a good question.
No, that's a serious question. That's gone past good. That's difficult.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I tell you what, it's gonna be that's a different question because we built this team from day one together, and I let everybody know anything that we do is just down the middle. There's no sidestepping. There's no going.
Right.
There's only 2 people I host for away from DJ Ali. Is AJS and COK. These are the only 2 people that can hire me away from Ali. And that's because I've been set in stone from day one.
Right.
If he was to pack up tomorrow, would I still continue? I'll be honest, I think I would still continue not because of nothing more than I just like to see people happy. It's crazy.
You're not done yet.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like me seeing someone dance, it's like me taking drugs. Because if I was a man who's taking drugs, that would be my fix. Just seeing people dancing. Because nothing sweeter for me is when I see people that don't want to rave and they have to put down that energy and rave. It makes me say, yeah, look at you. You have to party.
Come in there with your stiff up self.
You have to party. And you know what? A lot of people think, no, I'm cocksure, but it's not cocksure. You know what it is? I can't be coming out being mediocre and then you leave it being mediocre.
Yeah.
I want you to feel like, bro, you look at half an hour, look at hours, the man made me do something different. That's all that is. Nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a hard one. That is a hard question. That's something I'll have to give some long thought to.
Because like DJ Shugs and people like that are not necessarily attached to any sound. They just go out and they MC. So that's...
but you see, because that's what I'm saying. Because I've built up that relationship with Andy for so long. Like, it's gonna be. I can work with any MC. I mean, any DJ. To be honest with you, if I'm playing music and it's decent, but I don't even need to look at Andy.
Yeah.
To know what he's gonna do next, or he doesn't have to look at me to know. He could just tell by the tone of my voice down where he's gonna pull up.
Yeah.
It's mad to explain it. That chemistry.
You guys are in sync.
Yeah, we're in sync.
Ali's one of the best. He's one of my top 5.
Yeah, I don't need to keep looking behind me. If we got a big stage, I don't have to keep running back to him thinking, what's going on? The most I might turn and say, what are you playing next? But I don't need to worry about if he knows where to stop the music or nothing. So
yeah. So that kind of answers my next question, is that retirement date's not looming, you're just getting started?
I'll be honest with you. Retirement for me, I'm gonna retire when the people say that's it. There's a shelf life for everything, and I don't want to be that DJ was out there and people don't want to hear it. So when the minute Joe Public starts saying that, boy, you know what?
You don't tire,
or you don't look the part no more. I'm alright. I'm buying out very quick. Buy a nice little suit and a cigar and start walking people down. Smoke a cigar in the corner. But retirement ain't even on my mind
at the moment. All right.
But obviously there'll come a time when I don't want to be the oldest swinger in town.
Yeah, I get that. All right. So super street sound. I ask every DJ this that comes on to the show. So you've been given the task of putting together a super street sound. You have 5 slots, and you can pick any MC or DJ from any sound, but you can only pick one member from any one sound. Who are you choosing and why?
Well, you want the platform pop down?
This is always a political question. It's a given.
This is not political. This is politics.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just
so you say any MC or any DJ, right?
Yeah, but you can. So, like, say for instance, from 5th, you could only pick Ray, Danger, or Holly.
Oh God,
only be one. And who are you picking and why?
Oh no. Oh God.
Top 5 in order, innit?
Not necessarily in order, but who's the top 5? Right. From what sound and who you picking? You can pick Ali if you want.
Yeah, well, I've. Sure. This one's a head scratcher. 5 sounds, 5 DJs, 5 MCs. So I'm going to break it down really easy. I'm going to choose 2 selectors and 3 MCs. No, 3 selectors and 2 MCs. Oh no, I can't even do that. Oh God Almighty. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's a. Yeah. All right. First MC will have to be Hollywood.
Right.
But then that counts right out. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, Hollywood.
Okay.
First MC.
Hollywood.
Cappuccino as a second MC.
Okay.
The reason why I say Cappuccino, he reminds me of a young Dodd. The reason why I say Hollywood, because I know what I'm getting. Yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't leave out my selector DJ Ali, because obviously the reason why, because I can compete with him, and he does know his music.
He does.
Now, the other 2 selectors, now this is the problem. Jeez.
2 spots left.
Now you see, because I've chosen Hollywood, I can't choose Ray. So Nigel B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
He's so good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nigel B.
I think he's sick.
He does get his beats.
Nigel B is a bad man.
And the last selector would be. Oh no, this is mad. Does it have to be an RC?
No. Let's open it up.
Andrew Freshkid.
Andrew Fresh.
Yeah, the dancer.
Okay.
I think he's a bad dancer, DJ.
That's fair.
Yeah. And that's a bad street sound. That's a mad. Bust down any clash. No bottles thrown at you this time.
Yeah, that's a bad dance. Cappuccino, Hollywood, DJ Ali,
Nigel B.
and Andrew Freshkid.
Andrew Fresh.
Yeah.
That's Dodd's top 5.
That's a good top 5, you know.
That's a good top 5.
Because you can, I can see that dance. You could get everything covered. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's my fave top 5. Like that's the top 5 I.
Yeah, and the reason why that top 5 is like that because I got Raven, so I know who rocks the dance. So that'd be my top 5.
Good top 5. Natalie be back at some point.
Yeah, that'd be my top 5. Right. What's this?
So we've spoken about this. This is just South clashed West. So we've spoken about that. All right. So you're an integral part of the Coco White team. How does it feel to be a part of that? And what does the next level look like for Coco White?
Being a part of Coco White, for me, it's like a payback for all the years of work that we've put in. You know what? I personally speaking, myself and Ali, we've done a lot of dances over the year. We've made some money and we've lost a lot of money.
Right.
So watching the thing grow to what it's grown to, being a part of it as well, and seeing the level that we've taken it to, is kind of showing us that, you know what, we didn't do it in vain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all this hard work. Because I can look at somebody now. So I had an old girlfriend 20 years ago who's complaining, zombies is a that thing. We should be getting married. At least you can turn around and say, boy, I didn't expect to grow to this. So it is a great feeling that you have achieved that. At the same time, do you get your complaints about it? Yeah, you do get your complaints about it. Is it a journey? What's easy? No, it's not easy. The next level to it. What is the next level to it?
Yeah, because I'm like, how do you top yourself?
Well, at the moment we're just trying our hardest to take it to another level. And so far, so good. But with the capacity we've grown to, and where the future lies, it could be a bit difficult to even top what we're doing now, because just to find venues that can
host that
amount of people without us doing what we had to do last time, build a venue. So there's avenues in his way forward, but you know what? More important than anything else, for me to be involved in Coco and for the level it's taken to.
Yeah, well done.
Where it started from? It started from this Sweet Vibes and Annie's birthday party.
Yeah, best of both worlds. I remember. Yeah,
best of both worlds. Now it's going to a stage where some people are going and don't even know what they're going for. They're just going there because it's Coco White. If you've heard about this brand.
I went to a traditional African wedding and I met a guy there that lives in Nigeria who flew over for Coco White and the wedding.
Well, you see, I'll tell you right now the blueprint of Coco White, it could be England's summer event, as in you go Dreams Week, when you go Atlanta for the festival.
Yeah.
It could have an effect because we are getting it. We're getting people from Miami. We're getting people from Nigeria. We are getting people bringing in their families. So to be a part of it and seeing all that change and transformation, it's a good feeling. But at the same time, where we're going to go from here? What does the future look like? The future looks bright as long as we can get the venues.
Yeah,
we'll always try to go that one step further.
I'm gonna ask about because I know a lot of fake videos were flying about at the last event. Is your relationship still good with Vascott?
Relationship, I don't think it's so much a relationship because a lot of videos are flying about. Remember, unfortunately, an RIP to whoever he was, Ogiza got killed the same day. But it wasn't at Coco. It wasn't at Coco. It was in a total different era. But obviously, when people get the stories mixed up, and remember, social media is a vicious place. When someone sends out something, remember they can't take it back. So he might have sent it to a man and said, "Yo, that what just happened," but through the commotion that you see at Coco, let's link them both together. Yeah, it's brought a little bit of bad press, but to be honest, it's another day in office because when you check, it's the same videos flying out in different angles, and people put
basically, it has been the same. It has been the same sort of videos.
You know what? To be honest, if you've got that magnitude of people in a venue and you've got 4 incidents in 7 hours, all right, the one when the video when it gets a bit dicey outside, that one was a spoilers. The rest of them is just scufflings, really.
Yeah.
And it's all internal with people stopping internally. So at the same time, people's acting up. Remember, there's a lot of alcohol consumed, and it's a long day. And unfortunately, it's a hot day. We're saying to Africa, we need poles and tables. They don't get it because a lot of the arguments started with people kicking over people's drinks, and man put elbows up to avoid you kicking out their drinks. But when you're walking through a car, man's got his elbow. You're not checking that he's trying to defend his drink. You think he's just being ignorant. So man's gonna move it, but he's worrying about his drink. So I think you can see why certain things can kind of cause a storm. I think they were getting blamed for things that never happened. There's people's pictures being adjourned to what happened at Coco. Myself and Annie was the last 2 people to leave Coco. We left there. The only thing was on the road of Fox eating chicken. Now, if someone got stabbed in, that
sounds like a kid's storybook.
If someone got stabbed in Ascot, the police will have to come. They're cordon off the whole area. There's no one coming out of it.
Coming in and out,
You have to get questioned. You have to get your name. So people do exaggerate things. But remember, at the same time, there's 1 or 2 people who loved it.
Do you know what? It was more people that said, "I didn't see a thing. It was bloody brilliant."
I tell you what, the positivity outweighs the negativity by far. So that's a good. But you're still gonna have some people, and you say, "You know what? What's hurtful? It's your own people." Then. Because a man said video, and I'm saying, "Bro, come on, you send it to me, but whoever you sent it to, So. A lot of it is sometimes people not thinking it's excitement. Some people wasn't even there. They're trying to show people, look what happened. But sometimes you got to take the rough with the smooth. It's part of the growth.
Would you say?
Go on, Nat.
I was going to say, what do you say to people? Because I've heard just a couple people said it when it happened, which was shouldn't have opened it up to the younger lot or to the other scenes, or you should have kept it as it was, and which some people think that's what attributed to the trouble that was there. But as well, how do you grow then?
No, you know what it is. Coco started as more like a family thing. Yeah, when it first like we done Coco, the very first Coco. Remember, I let about 600 people, 700 people maximum, but it was all friends. Because it was a birthday party. The next year, people loved the venue, loved the style. It grew. It went up in numbers. Now, we've gone up in numbers, so we've said, all right, let's get a bigger venue. But we're getting a bigger venue. It's more cost. So now this thing has to make sense. Now, don't get me wrong. What do you class as young? Because when you're talking to somebody, they're 40. Is that young?
Yeah. Hello.
But when you check it, if you're 50, you might have a mate who's 40. So it's
exactly what's going on with me and Natalie. I'm 50, she's 40. Well, 49.
It's gonna be
39.
Both of us
next year. There's a 10-year gap between us, so I get it 100%.
So is that young?
Yeah, because I know the thing that I liked about it. That I liked about Coco is that out of the raves that I have been to on that scene as well, when I go, I see my whole scene there. Then I see that scene, and I see all my people there, and I see all my DJ. Like it's a good mix for that, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
it is. So
I enjoy the best of both worlds.
We've gone to the best of places. Yeah. Not even Coco. I'm just saying I've gone to the best of this array of fights break out. I've gone to weddings, fight breaks out. It's just the luck. But when you've got a lot of people in the same venue, there's a lot of alcohol being consumed, you're going to get a problem at some stage. If you even it's a misunderstanding. The problem with us now, not passing the buck to me, but Ascot, they wasn't listening to our security plan.
Right.
So it's something that we had to kind of say, all right, then cool. But we know now it doesn't work unless we've got our own security plan. But moving forward, I think a lot of people is now more saying, boy, we don't want no troublemakers here, more than the age group.
Yeah.
We don't want no one coming in because the people are taking it personal because their annual rave.
Yeah.
Their rave now. It's not our rave. It's their rave.
Yeah, so that they look forward to all year.
Right. So it's the thing, but how do you stop it?
Yeah.
You could take away what they say the youth element, but the youth element, is it the youth element or is it just someone who's just acting up?
Is it just someone that can't handle their liquor, someone that's just acting up, someone that's just...
So there's a lot of ingredients to it.
Do you think women start problems a lot more?
Oh, women are the worst now. Every fight that's broken out right now, there's some woman involved.
Right. Because I watched a video with a guy that said that he went to help a girl and she smashed him in the head.
Yeah,
and he was like, it's the women. And he was younger and he was like, it's the older women.
It's the women.
He was saying it's the older women that were starting all of the problems. And I was like, wow, that's interesting.
Look at it this way. Social media now, yeah? If you hear your other half's got a little friend messing about it, it's not like our day, we got to do the full investigation with Colombo. Within 10 minutes, they can go on social media and find out exactly what it's going to look like. So they've gone to the dance already preheated. So when they see the person now, it's immediately on. And you don't know what the hell's going on.
It's not the time or the place for it.
And it's not the time or the place.
You can't control that though, but can't control that. But like you said, moving forward,
if these people,
lessons learned, isn't it?
If we turn around to these people and said, right, we know who you are, you've got to pay for the damage that you caused for the rape, they wouldn't be fighting again in life.
Yeah. Or you're barred, can't come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when people start saying these things, then we got to invest in more infrastructure, which then pushes the ticket price up. Then they're going to complain about this ticket. So it's a fine line.
It's a strategic plan. I suppose you've got Black coming up, but you have to really think about what's going to happen for White to continue the legacy, because it's a great achievement. It's mad.
We got the game plan for Black, but obviously there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of changes that people can get used to.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Good. No, because it's genius. Coco White, Coco Black. It's a great thing. I'm proud of where it's gone to. Do you know what I mean? I think it's.
A lot of people are proud of
it.
They can see the effort that's been made. You're not going to place that. You're thinking, wow. I think nowadays you've got so much faith in it. You just think, you know what, I can buy my ticket. I know them man's going to take out some of these.
Yeah.
Ascot really kind of excelled it to where, well, not needed to go, but it excelled it where it is now.
Yeah. I'm not going to answer that question because we're running out of time. Dub plates. You have some great dub plates. What's the inspiration behind them, and how do you come up with the lyrics?
First of all, I'll be honest with you, the dub thing is coming from my reggae background.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm interested in sax and unity, all them kind of sounds. Dub was very important. So I've got a sound man culture behind me. So cutting the dub thing, it kind of branched out because instead of cutting reggae, I was cutting soul dubs. Now the lyrics behind it is either I write them or Ali writes them.
Right.
And we literally
Ali writes them as well.
Yeah, Ali writes them. I'd say at least 50% of dub Ali's written.
Okay.
Do you know what I like about that though? Ali came and did a whole show. We asked him questions inside and out, and he never said that, and I like that.
Yeah, he's humble. He's humble.
Do you know what I mean?
He's a very humble guy. So I say 50% of the lyrics it depends what angle the art is coming from. If it comes through me, I might write it. But more time I say to him, say rewrite that one, and he rewrites it and we add bits to it. Because a lot of these artists you can get kind of bamboozled by their behavior and attitude. But now we're just like, they're just a human being, and this is what we want. I want it done like this. We got some great artists, and some of them are easy, some of them are hard. The American art is a little bit more difficult because they don't get it. Then you got to play something that's been done already for them to understand it. The yard artist them is a little more flexible because they get it.
Yeah.
The soca artists, they get it. They do get it. So it's for us now. It's a lot easier. When we first started to cut dub, it was mad. Hey man, I don't understand what you're talking about, man. What do you want me to do?
And American artists are a bit difficult in general, like on very difficult. But the smallest of things, it's so hard to get them to move. It's the movement.
It's the worst thing about it. When you do say to them, I want it like this, they want to do it their way.
Yeah.
No. That's not how I want it. I realize that with reggae artists, the same thing. If you get the wrong reggae artist, he just give you what you want. And I don't want that. But because I've been in it so long now, I don't care what redo that again. I'm not starstruck by you.
Yeah.
Because when you leave, I want my dub to sound clean.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've cut a few dubs, spent a lot of money on dub plates. But hey, it makes it sound different.
It does. It does. You lot are my top 5. So what's next for you guys? What's next for Studio Express?
I think what's next for us is just keep doing what we're doing. Just keep entertaining the people. Keep putting on some nice race for the people. That's all we can say right now. That's our journey at the moment. It's just keeping it where it needs to be.
Right.
And when it gets to that time when we have to say, listen, people, this is Papa Dodd, Papa Ali signing out.
Yeah.
We're playing up to revival dance now and then. That's what it is.
Not too revival dance. I can't see that.
Yeah,
but you've definitely entertained me over the years.
Yeah, well, you know what? The sweetest thing for me, Trish, I'll be honest with you, I play at people's weddings, people's christenings, and they've all come through people come to raise.
Right.
So it is a very good look when someone says to you, because I've got a man now, I've played at all his christenings, played at his wedding, I played at any family function, I've played at all of them. And it's only because he's come out so much times earlier, I said, no, I want you to play at your wedding, I don't need to play at christening. So there's always a spin-off now. And the thing about because they know, all right, if you can do it in a dance, you must do it in a party, or you must do it at a christening, a wedding. You just don't go and do your thing, but he can say to her, guess who I played at my wedding? Who do you have? Studio Express. Who is it? Yeah, it's a nice feeling. It is a nice feeling.
It is a nice thing.
Yeah, nice feeling. Definitely. Especially when you know that you've entertained them in a dance, then you've entertained them on a personal level. Nothing beats that. Nothing beats a wife coming to you and saying, yeah, I was listening to my wedding tape the other day.
And it was so good, yeah.
Yeah, you get your moments. You do get your moments.
No, I hate you.
You do get
all right. What have we got next? Last question. Where can we find you? And we've played your adverts, but talk to us a little bit about your dance, please.
Well, where you can find us next is this coming Sunday down at the Regency Banquet Suite. That's 113 Bruce Grove, N17 6UR. On the night, the sounds have been handpicked, very much handpicked. We've got Old School Room with the latest edition, PC Mystery, GQ Vibe, Company Soul Sound, Federal Touch, LTD, and I've left off somebody. Who have I left off? Countryman from Birmingham. Upstairs, in the upfront room, we've got Studio Express, Fifth Avenue, Special Touch, Pure Vibes, Jay Nelson, you have Andrew Fresh Kid, and you have Wigman and Terminal. Just try to keep
big line. How many people can that place fit?
You can get about 700, 800 in there. Okay. So 2 floors, VIPs, all the VIP tables are sold out. 250 packages and one was sold out. We've got £400 packages left. And yeah, that's what it is. And it's going to be something totally different. That's why we call it opulence, which speaks for itself. So,
and it's a day party.
Day party, 4 till 12. Dress code, touch of white. But I'm not stressing nobody. I'll tell you why. It's nice having a dress code, but sometimes it's just nice for people just not make too much.
So wear with them while we're
because we are too big for white every day.
Yeah, as long as you look decent and you come in with the right attitude to party, you're good.
Right.
Because I remember I used to keep the birthday party in a boat, but I've been getting a lot of complaints about it's too small and this and that. And
the boat party was vibes on top of vibes. I had the best time last year.
People saying that, boy, I can't do boats, I'm sick. And so I said, all right, let me bring it to Dryland for one time and see what happens. Right, what's this? Single men.
Right. So it's our tradition. We haven't got time to do like many topics with you, but everyone that comes on, we always ask a group question. So this group started violence. This chat started violence in the group over the weekend. So single men, this is the opinion of a man in our group. He's saying single men do everything for themselves, but you never hear a man calling himself an independent man. It's just called being an adult. What's your opinion on that?
I disagree with that.
You disagree?
Yeah, because men nowadays call themselves independent man. And the first thing is, I don't need a woman for that. I can cook, clean, wash, iron. I'm independent.
Right.
But what it is not. It's more known for a woman to be single, with kids, doing it by herself.
Right.
Men are doing it by themselves. Because to be honest, how much dads out there are looking after their kids full time, but you never really hear about it. You don't hear about them. Very few, far between. Maybe it's not seen as that done thing. Who knows? But personally speaking, I think the majority of the men who do live by themselves and do things for themselves and are in that right position, they do call themselves independent men. They might not shout out. That's the thing about it, where a woman makes you know I'm independent.
Right.
So I'm looking after the house.
Is that irritating to men when women are like, I'm an independent woman? Is it irritating?
For some men, it will be daunting for some men. It's only a man who's got his things sorted out and he's in a position. That doesn't faze him. If anything, union's compatible. But if you ain't, as a man, at the age you are now, got your business half fixed, because you two ladies now, if a man comes to you and you check for him and he say he still live at home, no matter how good the man looks, I put off. No. You're gonna go to the man's house. You can't come out the bedroom and go to the bathroom without.
I'm not going to his house though. He'd have to come to mine. But,
you see?
But
you date him.
I dated someone that lived at home within the last few years. I dated someone that lived at home, but the circumstances that it wasn't on a bum thing, if that makes sense. It wasn't on a no aspiration and a thingy thing. They were at home because got out of their old relationship. They lived with their ex-partner. They had no choice but to go back home for a while. Then they were kind of sort of the man of the house, then looking after the parent that wasn't very well. It was so many different factors.
Okay. I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I wouldn't necessarily, for me, it's mindset. It's your mindset. Yeah. If you think I'm going to move into your mum's house with you, then we've got a problem. That's where we're going to have a problem. Yeah. So it's a mindset thing. But do you think we are unapproachable? We would be unapproachable.
For some men,
it's
no.
The high pitch.
No, for some men, the answer is no. But for some men, that's a definite no, because you got to really check it. If you're not a man who's got his business fixed and you're in a powerful position, you're now moving to a woman who's high value and you ain't got no value. That's a problem right there, sir.
Well, we like the fact that you think we're high value.
No, but you know what? Any woman that's got her business fixed, she's taking care of the home, and she's bringing up her kids. I'm not saying that the baby daddy might be doing his bit, but she's still bringing up her kids by herself. She's a high value woman. No matter what she's doing in her spare time, she's taking care of her business. It's a high value. If you're low value, you're not gonna do, or you're not gonna do all these things properly. So when I say a woman's high value, I'm not talking about materialistic things. I'm talking about your mindset.
Yes.
The way
That's
you're
what I
living.
think is a high value man.
Right. The way you're living your life and showing people how you're living your life. Not because you got the latest purse or the latest handbag or whatever. That's not high value, that's material value.
Yeah.
Now, if you got a woman who's high value and she's got the bits as well, and you're not coming with nothing on the table, geez, you ain't got no bass in your voice, as I always say. There's no bass in your voice. I got to sit around the table with bass in my voice. Right. If I got bass in my voice, I'm not a man. I'm squeaking. You can't be squeaking in relationships. You got to have bass in your voice. You got to be able to look at a woman and say, "Here, what, babes? I'm the man of the house. I'll take care of that."
Right.
What, you want the plug fixed? You want the lighting fixed? I'm the man of the house. Not squeaking, saying, "Yeah, but I don't have a set of screwdrivers." And it's a put off. It's like if you go to a woman's house and she's not even offering you a drink or water, you think,
what is this? Yeah.
Like, I have to go around and buy a drink of water and come back? Come on.
Yeah.
That question is a deep question. It is a deep question. But I think men who are independent do talk about it, but they don't shout about it. That's why it might come
as much as we do.
Yeah. Women, the first thing is, I'm an independent lady. I've proven, I said it in the dance, we got all the independent ladies. And when you said we got all the independent men, you hear one or two grumbling.
Yeah.
It's not the done. It's not the done thing, but it's not the done thing. It's more a woman's title than a man's title, which we got to steer away from, because there's men out there who's doing it by themselves with their kids and going on with their team.
Yeah.
So
question: do you think a woman's body count devalues her?
Oh God, don't even ask me that question. The body count can be all right. This is how I look at body counts.
Yeah.
If your body count's over a certain amount of people,
what's the certain amount?
I've got to look at your age first. Your age is very important. Because your body count is a mad body count for your age. Boy, what was you doing? How do you average his body count? It's mad, because remember, to sleep with 30 people and you're under a certain age, boy.
So what?
All right, if you're 40,
your
body count's 30, you've gone over one man a year.
Right.
Now,
there was no break.
Yeah, if a woman told me that you slept with 30 men and you're under a certain age, I've got to scratch my head. That body count's mad.
What is it about body counts that is important to men? What does it do in your brain?
Yeah,
does it make
a lot? Well, I'm only going to speak for myself. If your body count's high, then I know at some point in the journey, one of those body counts is going to raise their head. Because what it is, this is what I keep telling women: stop calling man your ex. Because ex is a very powerful word. Ex will make you behave differently, and ex will act up. The reason why I say that, if you're a decent woman and your ex is there, you're not going to behave a certain way because you don't want him to look at you any different. You want to keep him in that higher. You want him to keep you in a high regard. But that's the problem, because you're giving the title as ex. So if you got a man like me in your life now, and you're acting up in your exes, that's a problem straight away. Come asking, who are you dealing with, me or him? So this is why I keep telling people, stop giving man or woman the title of ex, because your ex sometimes can come into a room, because they've given that title, come and kiss you on your cheek in front of your current girlfriend. God Almighty, that's problems for you.
Mm.
You can't then turn around to your new, oh, don't worry about her. She just kissed me like she's my ex. Are you mad?
Mm.
The word ex carries a lot of weight. And
So if there's too many exes, it's a lot of
there's a lot of weight going on.
For a lot of nonsense to pop up.
Nonsense will take place.
But do you think it's fair? This is just my thingy. Do you think it's fair that a lot of men do talk about body count when a lot of the time they are literally like a graveyard with regard to their body count?
I'm going to say this with no apologies. Women cannot do what a man does without getting labeled as a slut.
Yeah. Why do we think that is?
It's just, you know what? Men are givers, women are receivers. So it might sound
that story, but it's just as dangerous for men because they say women receive, yes, but when men go into a woman charges a man. So it's not that we just receive; you take away as well.
Yeah, but on a deeper level, men are like lions. They're hunters.
Right.
Yeah, they got their prey. They find a woman, they impregnate her, they have cubs.
So romantic.
In the lion world, he'll move on to another female lion and have more kids, but they keep it in the same family.
Same village.
It's a village of cubs. But the problem we've got here now, humans don't work like that. So I could sleep with 100 women, and you know what? So be it. But you sleep with 100 men, it's a total different drama.
It's just a double standard that no one's been able to explain properly to me.
Yeah, that's right. No one's got to answer for it.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't look good when you hear a woman slept with a whole heap of man. And when you hear a man slept with, it's almost like, he slept with a whole heap of women. But when you hear a woman sleep with a whole heap of man, it's just like disgust, like, ugh.
But we feel like that.
It is for us. It is for when I hear like a community dick, I don't want it either.
Right. And that word's coming. That word that you said there, community dick, is coming out regular for man. That's bunny man's skin right now. Oh, your little community dick. But
we don't want it either.
Right. But
Citizens Advice Bureau penis.
Yeah, but it's not
walking centre.
It's not as deadly as when you hear a woman sleep with a whole heap of man. It just devalues her something rotten.
Yeah.
I'm not being real. I've had some ladies and I'm thinking, wow. Your brain set just, you could talk about everything else, but when it comes to sex, you're not talking about it. Your body count is mad high. And the worst thing about it, you're with a woman who's got a high body count. And I've seen this before, Blade. Walking with this new girlfriend, you think you're hot, boy, you got a new routine. And your brother says to you, is that your girl? You say, yeah. Seeing Reggie. You better pray that you got some good friends going to pull you aside and say, you what? Because everybody, the whole of the man names like this, look, he's an idiot, you know. My man used to do that. That's what my man used to stop, innit? My man, you see that kind of energy, it's mad. It's mad.
Oh, that's terrible.
The thing about it is nothing you can do about it. Because you might be that unlucky person that doesn't know that she got a high body count. Because she ain't revealed that to you. You're dead out here. So everybody.
So what if you met someone, right? Mm-hmm. And you had kind of kept the relationship private, and then you developed real feelings for her. If you found out that she had a high body count, is she on the chopping block?
Well, it's too late, you know, because I've already invested. I just got to hold that beating. That's the L I got to hold. But there will be a particular man that makes me scratch my nose thinking, no, I can't take this no more.
Okay.
Because there's a man I'm going to look at and think, he slept with him.
But we do that all the time. I have literally had, this is going to sound so disgusting, this is going to sound really rude and snobbish, and it's not that. But I've been like, oh, no, I see your type. I don't know why you're talking to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, And it's not a looks thing, it's not a that thing, it's the way the girls that they've gone for carry themselves sometimes. It's like, why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Right. I will understand this. He might have just gone there for that reason and just going there. He ain't got no intention of staying there.
You have to stay there.
Yeah? But now he's met someone decent that he want to rope in with. That's going to mash up his career. So imagine you're dealing with a woman who's got a high body count and you're bigging her up as your woman. This is my new thing. And everybody's touching you going, yes, Bridget. Yes, Bridget. Yes, Bridget. You're wondering, why is everybody laughing? Then a man pinch you and said, boy, the body count's amazing, bruv. Oh, God Almighty, you feel sick in yourself. Right. Unless you fell in love already. Yeah, boy, everything changed, dynamics change immediately.
What if she's a changed woman?
Huh?
What if she's a changed woman?
There's nothing changing about the body count. You could go church, you could be up, you could come off the scene, you could do anything. You still got that body count. And I'm still going to see somebody who's going to look at me and go, because somebody never took you serious. If you got a high body count, there's somebody that didn't take you serious. Because if someone took you serious, you ain't going to have enough time to have that high body count.
It's true. Because you're going to be in a long-term relationship, isn't it? So
listen, if you're 40, 45, and you slept with 30, man, these relationships last more than 6 months.
But we all know that sometimes, like you said earlier, men are hunters. So what is she supposed to do if a man hunts and then once he's got the pom-pom, he no longer has interest? Is it her fault or is that his? Or is it her fault because she needs to wise up to the game?
I think it's something at this age you need to look at it. You see what? Age is a terrible thing, you know, because when you're younger, you're going to date for a couple of months in it and see what's really going to test the waters. At this age, you meet someone you like them. There's no time limit on giving it a pom pom. You know?
There's no time limit.
Yeah, it's not like olden days where you're dating 3 months down the road, you're still dating, you're on the bus together and all this grass. You meet her, you like her, you come back to her house. She's a big woman, I'm a big man. You're expecting something, I'm expecting something. We're not going to sit down for 3 months. Unless
we are.
Unless we make a decision now, I'm really taking you serious. I want to know what you're about and all this. 9 times out of 10, what the problem is, we start sleeping with one another too quick.
Yeah.
Develop into feelings. And then before you know, you can't come out of it because you're wrapped up in what's going on. That's what it is. Man and woman. Man and woman's got the same problem. And make it any other pom-pom sweet, you know, all that character is gone out the window. You're in.
Yeah.
I've got the feeling. You're in. Before you know, that's a year. Before you even start scratching it about, boy, am I doing the right thing?
Right. What kind of things turn you off, like if you're dating someone?
I got OCD to a terrible extent.
Right.
Go to your house and your house ain't tidy. That's how I can't even go past go. Don't let me go in your bathroom and see anything what I'm not meant to see, like knickers. No. Don't run out of toilet paper. It might sound foolish, but I've OCD to a level. I'll go in your house, make sure you got toilet paper. If you run out of toilet paper, you can run out. But if you know someone's coming to your yard and you ain't got toilet paper, and it's not because I want to shit in your house. It's because if I can't see toilet paper, that means something's lacking. Hand wash. Okay. Simple things. Hand wash. The way you keep your feet, your nails. Because I'm finical with them kind of things. I'm not saying I'm nice. Far from it, but I find these things fundamental things. So if you're not taking care of your nails, your feet, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting you every single time I see you. It's got to be on point.
Yeah, I don't do my nails, but I'm a jewelry maker.
Yeah, but that's different. If you're natural, you're natural. But don't be having nails and one size chip off and you're talking about getting nails up in 2 weeks' time. Them thing can't resonate in my head. And don't be that girl that's got the whole heap of bits on the road. And when I come sit in your city, my knees are touching your chest. I'm gonna tell you straight, hold on, you spent £800 on a handbag. You could have bought a nice city from DFS, you know.
Yeah.
You put in your yard. So that means you're not balanced.
Right.
And one thing, you got to be balanced. I always tell people this. Before I was even in the position to buy bits and bobs, I had to make sure my house was balanced.
Your household is, yeah.
You can't be driving a nice car and the house is untidy. It's not balanced. Because that means what you're living for. You're living for the road. I've got to, my car is nice. My house is nice. I've got to kind of keep myself to a certain standard. These things show lacking like your energy. Your energy is mad. You should be concentrating on. So who are you trying to impress? And what are you trying to impress?
Yeah.
Is this all new to you? Just simple little things. Even if I come to your house and sleep overnight, please to offer me a flannel and a towel.
Don't or do.
Please to offer me one, because you don't, I will use your bathroom and use your towel, dry myself and go about my business. Because I don't see why I should leave my house, what's got comforts, come to your house to live at a different standard. Right. So I got little things that put me off, but that's because of the OCD. Sometimes it can be a little annoying and over the top, but that's just because of the OCD.
That's just you.
That's just the OCD, nothing else. But there's certain things that would trigger me. Please don't be in your Hollywood designer bits in your house. They're shack. That makes sense. I'm not saying that it's meant to be, because some people ain't naturally tidy. But you can't be wrong. Because one thing I do know is a woman that's got all the bits, she's never untidy when she's on the road, because she's making sure all the bits are showing properly. So if you've got all the bits showing properly, why are you not concentrating in your yard? Another thing, when I first meet you, do not introduce me to your children.
Yes, I agree.
I'm not interested.
Yes.
Until me and you're in a position where we can say, yes, Dodd, this is little Simon, this is little Anthony, I'm not interested. Because you will never catch me in your yard when he's waking up going, Mom, who is that?
Yeah, it shouldn't
until we're bona fide.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. And I think this is where some of us make some little mistakes. And then it don't sound good when you say, Daddy, this guy was at Mummy's house. You know Dodd.
Everybody knows Dodd.
What, the MC? What is that for me? And then you get, I don't want that man around my youth. It's not because you don't want the man is you. He don't want that man to take you for a idiot.
Yeah.
It's a deep series. It's a deep series. But at the end of the day, the long and short is a lot of people recognize in these times, you really got to look at how you're moving, because all we've got nowadays, money ain't blinding people.
Yeah.
Imagery is blinding people. What's your image about? What are you representing? It's not like olden days you get away with, you got a few pounds in your pocket, take a woman to dinner, you're blind her 2 times. People can do it themselves now. It's not like mum and dad's age. That's why mums of the older generation stuck to their husbands like glue, because he was the breadwinner. He's coming home, she's doing the housework, she's looking after the kids. She's got her own thing. Everyone's got their own thing going on. They can buy the same car as you, you can buy the same footwear as you. What do you bring to the table? Yeah. It's a hard road at the moment. For men, it's hard at it. For
you
women,
think it's harder, and we think it's harder for women.
No, because the reason why you don't think it's hard, because there's too much women for their men.
Yeah.
So if you
are you saying there's not enough quality women out there to choose from?
Right now, to the truth, because of how this social media, and it's not to do with no one's personal life, how social media is portraying the whole thing now, and Instagram, they banging in your heads. If you got a man, you have to be doing something for you.
Yeah.
It's literally banging in their heads now. You listen to that younger generation now, the first thing they say to you, I don't want a man if he can't take me to dinner. I don't want a man if he can't buy me this and buy me that. And their benchmark is now, we will settle for some nicer clothes from the Topshop and Topshop, which part? Their benchmark is now Gucci, Prada, Christian Dior. That's their benchmark. So where you gonna get £900 to buy a pair of trainers from?
Yeah.
That forces the man now to do things that he's not meant to do. To keep that lifestyle. Or he's looked at as a bum. Or he's a piece of rubbish.
Yeah.
Because look, I'm talking to some kids the other day and they're saying I'm going sexy fish. You're 20 years old. What are you doing sexy fish?
Yeah.
What the meal's costing only £300?
Yeah. It's not even nice like that.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. It's so expensive. It's not nice.
Rubbish. And the first thing they do is guide you to the cocktail part. So you spend £100 before you even sit down.
Before you even sit down.
So it's not a thing now. A lot of the younger generation got it bang in their house. My man's supposed to be doing. Remember, you know, the younger generation is all about teeth, eyelashes, bronze look, this thing, that thing. The older generation wasn't that bothered about it. A lot of mums are getting into it because their daughters are into it.
Yeah.
They might dabble in it. But the problem we've got now is how do you find a woman that's genuine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you talk to some women now, they tell you, I don't cook no more. You have to take them out to eat. What?
That can't run all the time. It's ridiculous.
I'm old school. I want a plate of food.
Yeah.
We can go out now and then, but here what? We're not going out more than you're cooking.
You can't eat out all the time. It's just
unrealistic.
We're not eating out more than you're cooking. You're out for your barney.
Yeah.
But when my money done, all you're gonna say is goodbye to me. Find another place.
Yeah.
But when you watch social media now, you just see how the women their actions are. They're telling you straight, yeah. Don't get the man who can't do nothing for you, man. He's got baby to buy this and that's
basically.
Yeah. But it's a certain type of woman. And I think sometimes men go for looks over mindset. Or a lot of women get passed up because
I agree with that.
The traditional looks.
I mean, so social media open the world of women that you never even see before. So now, if you're a man, you just say, well, I want hotness, innit? I want to look like this. But you're not finding it.
But with that comes the mindset that you was just describing.
Of course.
That's the thing.
If you're prepared to blow money, you can have a hot thing in your arm. But try your best now. If your money runs short,
you're done.
Done out here. Yeah.
You're done out here. Done.
It's not difficult for men. Men make it difficult for themselves because they choose a particular type of woman.
Depending on man. I think that one's very general. It's a very out there question because every man's got his own. Every man's looking for their own differences. But at the end of the day, when you are talking about high value women, and when you talk about high value men, it's a search. It is a search because everybody's got their own agenda.
What constitutes to a high value? Apart from this is my last question because we've had you on there for 2.5 hours now.
Wow. But so quick is unreal.
Because it's been a brilliant conversation. It always goes quick when it's good. But what constitutes to a high value woman? What apart from cleanliness, because we know that, and food and business, because you were saying if she does her business and stuff like that. But what about her mindset would make her a high value woman?
She's caring, thoughtful, loving. Because a lot of women kind of nowadays, the loving part of it, they're scared. They're scared to invest in a man until it's taking women longer to invest in men because they're just waiting for that downfall. So in between that time of you waiting, it's putting a strain on a relationship because you don't know where you stand. But if a woman's high value, she knows what I know what I want. Right. I don't mind showing you my vulnerabilities because I know what I'm going to put up with and what I'm not going to put up with. Right. So if you're a high value woman, you might say to yourself, right, I'm going to put up with this, but I'm not going to put up with that. Right. Because you know what you want and what you don't. So that means your mindset is in a place that you know what you're doing. So I would class that as high value. Right. You know exactly what you want, what you don't want.
Yeah.
When you're a woman that you're not sure what you're doing, anything happens. You're going with a win.
Right. Yeah. And you need someone that's level-headed, isn't it? What you said about ladies looking good out of the house at parties, etc., but house is dirty or not up to a decent level, not materialistic but unclean.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. You're not balanced. You can't be. To me, where we've all gone wrong. Yeah. When we was younger, yeah, it was wearing brand, but the brands we're wearing now, we got to check it. A handbag's $3,000, a pair of shoes £1,000. You're now living rich people's lifestyle.
Yeah.
So break that down. If you buy two boots and a handbag, you can spend anything between £3,000 to £5,000.
£5,000.
Right. So you can't be doing that every week. We're living way out of our scope.
Yeah.
Way out of scope. But this is what people are aspiring to. This is the benchmark. Just to look good.
Yeah.
You know, women are buying wigs for £800.
Yeah.
You see, back in the day, you a hot comb and some Vaseline, you're good to go, bro.
That's what Vaseline.
Yeah,
Synjapir. Yeah. But it is wild, and it is like something that we talk a lot about in Black Excellence and what next, because in terms of the Black Pound, we spend billions, but we don't have the resources within our community. So someone spending £800 on a wig, but might not necessarily have ownership of your home, is crazy to me.
Yeah.
So there's some things that have to change.
Yeah, things have to change. And I think
in that respect,
the biggest thing now, you look at the Asians, yeah, look at their appearance. It's the new age Indians that's buying all the designer bits because they've got the wealth. They've got that generational wealth behind it.
You've got their generational wealth, yeah.
Their dad's got a shop. They're just reaping the benefits of. We don't really have that kind of ingredient. The ingredient we've got, we're aspiring, we're looking at success as brand. If I can afford to buy a car of a top brand car or a top brand outfit, I've made it.
Yeah.
And then we've kind of all got that mindset to a certain degree. And that's because, as not knocking our parents, but our parents wasn't in that kind of position where they could have given us that financial. That generational wealth, we couldn't have started with our parents. They're starting with us.
Starting with us now, yeah.
And it's late in the day. Because no matter what we do now, everything has to be done fast track.
Yeah.
Whereby, because look, we got invited to ASCON, race day. I'm not going to say experience that we've never had before, but you can see generational wealth.
Yeah.
So you see great granddads with granddaughters, and so it's coming back from there. We ain't got that. Haven't been fortunate enough to have that generation. Well, our generation wealth started late.
Yeah.
Because our parents,
our mindset kicked in.
What our problem is, our parents came here to make a headway. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
But they didn't come here to settle here. This was a stopgap.
Yeah.
And then they just got caught up in it. Once they got caught up in it, it wasn't generational wealth now. It's working to survive. And this is why a lot of us now, we live hand to month to month. We're breaking out of it slowly but surely because we're doing other things to make it happen. But a lot of us are living month to month. You pay your bills, you got a little bit of money left over, you get a little problem, you put it in your credit card, the credit card gets ramped up to the max, then you're back to square one. So we'll go until our generation get into what we need to get into. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
It is happening. I shouldn't say it's not
It's starting to break. It is starting to
happen.
We're starting to get it now.
We're starting to get it because we're a bit more knowledgeable and we're a bit more wiser. But it's going to take another few years to get it in place where we as black people say, yeah, man, we've got this. We own.
Yeah.
You know what? When I look at it, you go to Southall. When you mention Southall, the first thing that comes to your head is no disrespect Indians.
Yeah.
Because they got their own town. You go to Peckham, you say Africans. They've got their own town. But the general black person, what have they got? A betting shop and a corner shop. And they jam out there. Where you're told every shop is owned by Indian. So why can't we have a road that every shop's owned by a black man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're great at opening food shops, we're great at opening barber shops, great at opening hairdressers. But all those things consist in looking good. And the West Indian restaurant is for those who don't want to cook. But they're still eating a healthy food.
Yeah. We need just different businesses.
Different businesses.
Across the board. Yeah.
Right, we need nursing homes.
Yeah.
And black people. Because you check it. If you put your mum into care down, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be a white carer.
Yeah.
But black people working in there. But it's not all black.
Not owned. We need more black owned.
We need. Tell me, you know any black dentists? I don't know one black dentist.
It's true. I don't.
My dentist is black.
Really?
Yeah.
Pharmacists. When you go to the chemist, you either see a white person or an Indian person in the crowd. You don't see a black servant in a chemist. These are the places that we need to get into. Roles that are so important. Dentists, doctors.
Yeah. Teachers.
Not so much nursing, because nursing is a thing that they've got a lot of black people in there, because not say it's easy to get into, but we need black doctors, black surgeons. We need places that count. The places that are in, they can be replaced.
Yeah.
And decision making. We need decision making spots. That's what we need.
The only thing we've got control over is dancers.
And even then, when the venue's ready,
they pull the plug in you.
Pull the plug on you, and you can't do it.
But you see, as a black man, I'd love to own a club. I can't get a chance because your own black man will mash it up.
Yeah.
Because remember, you got a license. Too much foolishness. They take away your license.
Yeah.
So it is a journey that it will change, because the younger generation, they're more fire-ish, they're more on it. They're getting themselves about the place. They're doing things that we wouldn't do, because we would have done like coins and all the shares, like stocks and shares. They're getting into it.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be for now. It's going to be maybe 2-3 generations down.
Yeah.
Remember, your dad, your mom, and your great grandma, it started from there. So even for the first black people that came to England, it ain't that long ago.
Yeah.
So how did they, in 50 years, how do we accumulate that generational wealth? We can say we can pass it on to our next generation.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, even the other day, my mate's mum passed away. I left him up, whole house fully paid for. The first thing he done was sold the house and kept the money in the
house.
Done all fandangles with it. Buy car, buy clothes, because it's that social media element you're supposed to have these to look a certain way.
It pains me because I heard of a estate agent saying all you got to do is wait and read the obituaries to see, just check out who's died in the community, and the children will be selling off the houses. Because so that's what you got to do, is wait around to see what black person's going to be.
Because everybody
so embarrassing. It's bad.
Rich lifestyle is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Everybody wants it.
Without understanding the foundation and what's needed to keep that up. It's just like keeping up appearances as opposed to keeping up the foundation.
You get 200 grand. You think to yourself, I got dough. I can come back to you in 3 years and you're back to square one.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you can spend 200 grand.
Because you buy a car, 50 grand, you buy 2 clothes, before you know you spent another
year and a half, that's done.
That's done.
Yeah,
if you're not clever.
Right, it's over. And I've seen people who've gone through that like within a year. Because you don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because that Louis Vuitton, that Gucci, that Prada, I'm not saying don't buy it, but you're putting yourself in your own status.
Yeah.
Because you tell me, you meet somebody who's fully decked out, the first thing that comes to your mind is financially secure.
Yeah.
But then, how long are you financially secure for?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It becomes a very dangerous market going into. That's why buy your bits. By all means, take your money and buy what you want. I tell anybody that. I tell them all the time in the dance. Take out equity at your house and go and spend it. But make sure you got a plan of action.
Yeah.
Don't just do it. Because I was watching a thing on YouTube and the man said, black people use their credit cards to buy TVs, cars, and jewelry. And there's no value in it. It's just an innocence of debt.
Yeah. We invest in liabilities, not assets.
When you buy this TV for $5,000, when you go to sell it, you only get £1,000 for it.
Yeah.
There's no value in it. You're dead at it. So when you're thinking that your house is bougie, yeah, you paid $5,000 for it, but if they come in the house, the baby's gonna say, "Oh, well, I'll give you £500," and you're vexed because you say, "I never paid it for it." But it's not real value. But you got a debt behind that you haven't paid off yet.
Yeah.
Just to say that you got the latest television.
Yeah.
And if you look at our older generation, they kept things for years.
Yeah.
I'm not saying my dad changed the cabinet. That's dead, Dad.
Yeah.
Until it pops down.
What are you worrying about the cabinet for? It's standing up strong.
They're not changing that cabinet. My nan and granddad still got theirs. It's not going.
It's not going. You know why? They bought it. It's working. And they're not spending money on that.
It's not wasting money.
Yeah, the youngers now saying, "Yeah, man, we have to get the latest cabinet. That one's dead, man."
Yeah.
It's just like phones, isn't it? They're bruting it for the latest phone, but iPhone 15 ain't on the different iPhone 40.
No,
it's just that we've driven that way.
It's a charger.
Yeah, it's just that we've driven that way to think like that.
Yeah,
we need to have these things. We need for you to prove that you're going on with something. You have to have something of worth on you.
Yeah,
and a lot of people start looking down at, especially men. A lot of women start looking down at men when they ain't firing. You might have a plain white T-shirt because they ain't got no name in it. They're thinking, right. The man who's got the one with a name, that's who you're gravitating to, but you're not really happy.
No, especially if it's a house of cards.
Come on,
do you know what I mean? Especially if that's all you've got is a wardrobe of Gucci, but you ain't got nothing else.
You ain't got nothing else.
It's for me. It just depends on mindset. It really does. I think
mindset's a big thing right now. Mindset's a big thing, and it's like in all markets, even promoting. Mindset is a big thing because you could have a mindset where you're saying, "No, I'm not spending that kind of money to put on a dance." But then, what are you trying to attract? What are you trying to attract?
Yeah.
The long and short of it, it's like anything. We're now in a better position than we were before because financially we're a bit more stable. So you want to go out to nice places. Because when I listen to girls talk, when they talk about going to wine bars and going out to eat, they're making an evening of it. Let's meet at this place, have a few drinks, let's go to that place. So it's not like before raving's not the be or end all.
It's not.
And then you go back to the girlfriend life for a glass of wine, you're good.
Yeah.
Whereby you don't need to rave now. And this is what the only time people is going to be intrigued about raving when it's something that they say, right, this is a decent venue, it looks good. Then you don't mind.
Something special.
Yeah, the week to week dances.
To do it, yeah.
Right, the week to week dances, it's take it or leave it dances.
Yeah.
What you have to do now is put on events that you know that people say, what, the whole team of classy from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Put on a brunch as well now. Brunch.
Them kind of things.
Yeah.
Something different. Brunch. Because when we was doing the brunch at E1, although it was in lockdown, it was working. Because something different.
Because you can rave and you can proper socialize and chat and vibe. It's like it's a very social setting. Whereas I think raving is not a social setting. It's not social.
Nah. Raving now is more about who's got what and who's drinking what. When you go brunch, a man can buy anything. You're cool with that. So you're vibing, you're talking.
Yeah.
When you go dance, it's like a champagne affair. Who's drinking champagne? Who's drinking? It's nuts.
Yeah, I have to say, when I used to rave back in the day, I used to be. I think it was Shuey that named me Champagne Trish because I always had
A champagne.
Now,
take it or
I will
leave it.
take Prosecco. I don't business. I've done a whole 360, so I know where I want my money to go. I know what I want my future to look like. It's you know.
And you know what's scary as well? A lot of us are dying younger, so it makes you more alert to what's going on around you.
Yeah. No, the car wash man laughs at me because I've still got my car from 15 years ago. I don't business.
You know what?
Economical and it works.
But
I don't care.
Do you have to business? That peer pressure, we ain't got that no more.
Yeah.
We ain't got that no more.
No.
So it's not like when we're younger, in our 20s and that, it's like all about the hot thing, hot care, hot this. It's only what kind of people you got around you.
Yeah.
If you got to be a hype people around you, you're gonna want to live that lifestyle. If you got people that don't give a damn, it don't make a difference what you come in. They're not judging you for your clothes, they're judging you for you.
Yeah.
I've had some beautiful conversations with some people, and when you finish, you think, you know what? It's true, you know. I don't need to put on all this to prove anything.
Yeah.
You're getting the same beautiful conversation. So it's getting a bit sticky. It's black people right now. A lot of us need to wake up.
Yeah.
That what we're dealing with, it's not impacting only us. Your youth gonna pick up your bad habits as well, because you start just.
And that's how the cycle continues. So
when you can't give him that, he's gonna go roll the kit. If he find that link to get it, that means you can't stop him now because he's gonna get a taste of it, and the circle started all over again. Because when he has a youth, that you has to look sharp. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's mad. But I must say, what you lot are doing, keep doing what you're doing, because you know what.
Thank you.
Look, we've been on here nearly 3 hours, and it's feel like we've been on here for 10 minutes.
Bless you. It's been a great conversation.
Love that.
A long time coming as well, man. We've been trying to,
of course,
trying to get you back for ages.
The subjects that you touched, we covered them properly. We never shimmered them, we never went around our corners.
Yeah.
The question about the retirement is still scratching my head, but I'll have to think about that one. Yeah, what can we say? It was a great interview.
It was.
Yeah.
And we appreciate your openness.
Yeah, man, it's nothing to hide.
The best conversations when people come on here with no bravado, basically. Let's just talk, have a conversation.
And then Sunday we'll have a drink and have a laugh, and we'll party like rock stars.
Yeah, I have to go. I'm going to trade with Diva Choice at Black Pride, but I'm gonna come after. Yeah, I'm gonna come after. Business first, you know. You know, to make some money.
Money over party, y'all.
Yeah, but I'll come afterwards because it's in Tottenham, so I'll definitely come after.
Party, y'all. That's what I say. But you know what? The message I'm gonna leave back to everybody: you lot need to support this thing here, and we'll have great conversations like this.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So keep up the good work, man, and we doing this, man. We doing this. Doing it.
And you got to come back.
I'll be back. We can do a part two.
J2 with you. We have a proper reunion.
Yeah, we have a real start.
A debate.
A debate.
Remember how shook we was when we first started? Remember when we sat around that table and we were like, well, you wasn't, Dodd. You was like doing your Dodd thing.
Yeah,
and
but
I was just like this.
It's easier for me, innit? Because you talk to people every weekend, so it comes a lot easier. But now look at you, though. You're confident on the hill.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
We're definitely used to it now.
And then asking people, am I going to retire? Yeah, and you're not really team going on now. But yeah, keep up the good work. And you know what? As I said, teamwork makes a dream. You know my motto already. So
yeah.
And you know what? We out of here, man. We out.
It's been our pleasure. It really has.
Well, we talk soon.
It has.
Yes. And people, no bravado. That's what the name is called. See you later.
See you later, Bob.
See you later, Dodd. Thank you.
No problem.
That was so good. Do you know what kept happening? It kept kicking me out. It just kept kicking me out. I had to keep coming back in. It was just.
I know that I saw when you disappeared, but I'm so used to you and your technical rubbish now. I just like it. Does before when, like he said, look how confident we are now.
Because why isn't he in bed? You see the advantage they take on No Bravado days. What do you want? What do you want? Let's hear what he wants. What do you want? What do you want at 11 o'clock? He's shrugging his shoulders. He's bored. But if he was asleep, you wouldn't be bored. No, and you're not going to walk past the thing with no top on the big camera.
He wants you to come off now. He's like your little husband. You've been on there for too long. That's what it is.
All
like,
I could see in the back, is his shadow. Before I even knew he was in the room, I could see his shadow walking in. I was like, I'm going to kill this you. And the thing is, when No Bravado is happening, you probably have to keep your composure. But I've always got so much going on in the background with them lot. Sometimes if you see my face, sometimes people think I'm making faces at the thing, but I'm trying to hold my composure because them lot are doing a madness. In the background, they're doing something stupid. But no, I love that interview with Dodd. I loved
off the camera, Mason.
I loved how open he was.
Yeah.
I loved how open he was. It would be good to have him back and have Jay on and just it was good. And get them to do some more topics, do some topics with them.
Yeah. I mean,
topics out.
I've been, like I said, raving around Dodd them for like nearly 30 years, if not 30 years. And I learned some things about him that I never knew today. Yeah. So it's always good to do the interview, but now we've done that, and then we could just go straight topics.
We could straight topics now. I think it'll be good to do these topics with, so it'll be good. Yeah, I do think. Look at this conversation to our first conversation. Like we can see how far we've come.
Yeah, it has been a long.
Remember, we were like this. Well, I was. I was like, move that mic from me. Move the mic from me. Scary.
Hang on, there was they were asking me if this. Let me see. Hang on, not Messenger. They were asking me about PS, Jermaine PS and Mike Shaw. You know, they're little fire starters. They were asking me about a post, but I haven't approved it. But I can't even find it now. It's too late. And Mason's in the room, so we won't talk about it now, actually. But it's a watershed topic. But I'm gonna. Whose day is it tomorrow? It's Charlene's day tomorrow. I'm gonna ask Charlene to approve it. Too funny. Okay. So if it was in the group, I would have asked you now, but we haven't. So yeah, we'll pick it up tomorrow. One of their little dirty questions, but it's too funny. But before we sign off, I should have asked Dodd what he thinks about these riots. You wish a motherfucker would, yeah.
Oh. Listen,
it's gone on for like, oh my God.
So what are you doing? You're looting Greggs and stealing a steak bake in the name of the kids that died. Come on, blood.
And it's been going on and going on. I remember when they killed Mark Duggan and we looted, we were compared to animals. That looting went on for what, 1-2 days? This has been going on for over a week now, isn't it?
Yeah. This is just getting too much, but this isn't 1940.
Yo, it's gonna go.
I'm certainly not Martin Luther King, God rest his soul. I'm more Malcolm X. So do what you got to do. I think back in the day, this would have scared us, but I just don't feel scared. I just feel very like, no, you're not coming there and doing that.
It seems like, you know, even a bunch of Asian people run them out from their mosque. Don't come around there.
How dare you?
Yeah, run them out.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Dave and Holly, you can move with that, bruv. don't even know what you're doing it. Say you're doing it for the kids that died. What, you're looting Greg's for a fucking steak bake and throwing wheelie bins at the O2 shop for the kids that died. They're all right.
Nothing to do with the kids that died.
Nothing to do with that. Some guy said, I hate immigrants, right? This is the sentence. This was the sentence I watched this man say in an interview. Now, I don't like immigrants. Yeah, he had about 2 teeth. I don't like immigrants because they come here, they don't do nothing, they're lazy, they sponge off benefits, and they steal all our jobs. Well, what the fuck is it? Are they lazy and they don't do anything, or do they steal all the jobs that you didn't bother to qualify for?
Right. Yeah. Make up your mind. I think I'm one of these people, as you know, that really needs to get to the crux and the bottom of things. And this black boy going into this studio and killing 3 white kids, it's really hurting my head and my soul, because it's just not something that's associated with us. We don't do that. No, when you hear about people, mass murders, it's usually white people that did it. So when I glimpsed the Southport thing, I didn't for a second think it was a black boy.
Yeah.
It is. And I was like, oh, that's new. I wonder what that's about. I really want to know, did he have a mental break? What the hell happened? I really want to know that. I also want to know why they found the need to, he's underage. So why did they
name and shame him?
Yeah, they would have never have done that if it was a white boy. If you do that, you know what's going to happen. If you slap this black boy's face all over the news, it's going to incite exactly what it's going to incite. But in a way, it's been interesting watching the communities come together, and it's sad that it's taken them to, like, they keep calling them far rights, but they're just blatant racist terrorists.
They're just racist inbreds. They're racist inbreds that have got nothing to do. They're bored. They've been looking for a opportunity, and they could never come up to you on a one, and never come up to you on a one-on-one. So now that they've got a mob, they think that they can attack and bully the people that they can, and you can't even string a sentence together like
that makes sense
without your tongue flapping on your gum.
Yeah, it's condolences to the family. It must be horrific. I would have hated to be anywhere near that. Adults got hurt, other children got hurt. I don't know what was going through this young man's mind, and it's awful that they've lost their kids. But no buts to that. But it's been interesting that, like, you go through racism in Britain and you're almost made to feel like you're crazy and you've made it up and you're just pulling the race card. And situations like this show you how they really feel. It does exist. It is happening. And let's just see where it goes. But 3 hours later, girl.
That's a long one for us.
Yeah, it is a long one for us. We've not done a 3-hour stretch in a while. But
for a long time.
Dodd was amazing, and I'm so glad that he was open. Yeah, so that's why it flew by like that. But anything coming up for you? Anything you want to talk about before we go?
No, at Niall we won another award.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we won another award for best, I think it was community hair care brand. I'm going to post it on my page in the next coming days.
Oh, nice.
So you guys will see it from
luxury. We'll share that.
Yeah, so that was nice. That was a nice bit of news I got last night. Right. But no, that's it really. And we've got a few things that we're working on in the background.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
So that will come up. That will come up soon. So
and Diva Choice, I've been making more jewelry. Just like opening up with different crafts and stuff like that. And it's got some exciting stuff coming up with that. As mentioned, I'm trading at Black Pride on Sunday, and then go and have a drink with Dodd. And you know what I mean? When we get back, we're going to have a drink, man, because we should have time. So but that's my next stop, and then the week after, I'm back in Brighton. Because I really liked it. I'm hoping that these bloody riots are done.
Yeah, it should be.
Well, yeah, but they've been going on for a while.
I know, and they are jobless, so I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? So yeah, I'm back in Brighton the following week. But yeah, been out and about with Diva Choice. Thank you, Roy. Roy says, keep up the great work, ladies. And thank you for your contribution, and thank you for joining us tonight. It's means the world.
Thank you, guys.
And with that said, we say it every time. Thank you for your contribution in the group. Thank you for everything. Just thank you, because you make the group just so entertaining. The comments are amazing. It's funny. I posted Jermaine's thing just now because it is Watershed. That's the last one. So Charlene, or I don't know, you might have to do it. Give me everyone comment on it tomorrow.
Okay.
And let's see what they say. But go in the group and see what it is. Okay. It's nasty and nutty.
It would be from them too.
Love them for it. But yeah. Good night, my darling.
All right. Good night.
Best Goldie ever.
Yeah. Likewise.
Love, chick.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Yeah,
bye, guys.